Legends on Paper, everyone. As we continue down the road with Leonard Lakofka's The Secret of Bone Hill, L1 from AD&D, but we've got it upgraded to, or upgraded, I won't say upgraded, I'll just say updated to 5e, and that's what we're playing it as. So, this has been interesting so far as our group has traveled quite a long way. We'll get into that in just a moment. Let's introduce our players. Of course, we have tonight Matt and Camille. We have Postal Mike and John D&D and Uncle Mike.
I'm not saying hi. I always go last. I'm not saying hi.
Well, you know, maybe next time I'll go the other way.
All right.
You know,
we'll see.
Keep it all balanced and fair.
But then I won't say that.
So after a 35-day voyage over the seas, the Azure Seas, and many others from the city of Greyhawk, our adventurers finally arrived at the city of Restonford on Lindor Isle, where they met with Peltar, the sorcerer, and discovered that he had a special task for them to go to Bone Hill, the ruins that lie atop them, and seek out a figure there, a wizard perhaps, a powerful man who had presumably disappeared. Somebody that was from the Wizards Guild in Greyhawk that was known to Otto, who had sent them on this voyage, and known to Peltar. They seemed to be very concerned about whether or not this individual had disappeared on Bone Hill. Now, Bone Hill, as you found out from those in the city of Restonford, was not a place that many folk cared to go to. It was rumored to be covered with undead, haunted by the undead, and other vile and strange creatures. But then again, all the hills themselves outside of Restonford, or at least between Restonford and Garreton, for the most part, are dangerous places. I heard a few rumors that about a cleric that had a temple on one of the hills that might be helpful if needed down the road. You met a man on the road to Bone Hill named Urban Elkins. And a very interesting fellow, named himself a ranger who hunted and killed gnolls. And so, after your particular ambush by gnolls at night, I wouldn't say it was an ambush. It was more like they were lured to the light of a certain gnome who felt compelled to cast dancing lights outside the camp one night. But be that as it may, they survived.
It would have been a nasty ambush otherwise.
They survived and did well. And as they managed to find their way to Bone Hill without too much trouble afterwards, and climbing the escarpment up onto the level plateau where this fortress stood, basically 3 levels. You can see that some of the walls were blasted away as you took the curvy, windy trail up to the fortress, that some massive blast in several areas had destroyed parts of the wall. You could see that there were siege engines, a catapult not far from one of the walls, a siege tower that had been blasted by something fiery and ferocious, a battering ram that had taken down the portcullis and the remnants of the road where another blast was obvious, and bones, uniformed, still with rusted, destroyed, damaged armor, still littered the courtyard. But if nothing else, easy access to the castle. You don't know much about the castle, didn't learn much about it in Restonford, but you do know that just as you look at it from where you are, outside the castle, that it has a second level with narrow arrow slits that overlook the courtyard and the outside of the keep, and then a singular tower that rises another level above it. And then there's another tower that's higher than, or about the same height as the entire keep itself, 3 levels. That looks also has been damaged by something of terrific force and fire. Blasted a hole in the side of it, and it looks like it's kind of filled with rubble, although from your perspective it looks like there might be a staircase that still leads up to some of the upper levels, but it's certainly rubble strewn. So who knows how accessible those areas are. In any case, as you approach the keep, we'll have to determine where you make your entry or what you do outside. You guys are outside the keep. Well, I don't think it was specified very specifically which.
I think you had said we were basically coming up from this
Yeah.
corner so we could
Yes,
see
it
the
kind of
road or the
winding up.
hole.
Yeah, it wasn't like a straight road, but winding up. So you could see from the different perspectives as you climbed some of the blasted areas. So you haven't actually made entry yet.
Correct.
So what would you like to do?
I vote the road and the main gate. It's going to be the clearest path and the least traps. Anything that would have went off has already went off.
Works for me.
I agree. Now, this was just supposed to be a scouting mission, right? We're not supposed to be going through here and...
We're scouting to find the lost wizard,
We're
Yeah.
just supposed to find out if he's
bring
what
him
his
back
status
alive.
is.
It's a more retrieval than scouting.
I'm jogging a man named Matt's memory who doesn't quite remember.
Who's Matt?
I don't know, I met him on my travels.
Oh, is Matt the other voice in your head?
Yeah.
Is he in the room? Is he with us right now?
We're not sure.
Oh yeah, he's always.
In my notes, I have scouting mission.
And you do have fellows with
Why?
you. So don't forget you have fellows.
Oh yes, here I am.
Front line.
Talk like that.
That's how he talks now.
Is that how we talk now?
Yep.
He's
Must have been that injury to his throat.
Yeah, the saltwater
Then-
air.
The,
Yeah.
the Knolls hit him in the throat.
All right.
Wow, he.
So, the front... This is front, right?
Where Dahl is standing, is kind of the front area.
How
You can
deep
see
is
the
the-
remnants of the portcullis there. You can see
How
the
deep
road.
is that actual hole where the fireball looks like it landed a fireball in it?
It's probably only about. I mean, at the center you can see it's a little bit deeper. It's it's definitely got.
But I mean, it's a
concave.
depression, not
Right.
a crater.
deep
Right,
is it?
it's not a crater. It's just a depression,
Okay.
maybe
Oh,
a
okay.
foot at the max.
Okay.
But it's covered in
pretty
in black soot.
Gotcha.
Oh, all right.
Okay. I'll walk straight up through the center of it.
It's a foot, did you say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's about a foot at the deepest.
Okay.
And so it's a rather light depression.
Got it.
Okay, so you,
Gentle slope.
inside, so from your perspective, as you begin to walk, you can see that there
Yeah,
are.
I'll stop once I get through the wall and look around.
Okay. You can see that there are some low mounds. And, through some of the weathering and so forth, you get the impression, based on the glint of armor and in ivory, that there are several deceased man-sized creatures that died in this depression. Mostly covered with soot, so they were clear, and then parts of them literally blown away. So it's really hard to see if any of them are completely intact.
That's also about a foot deep or so, or it's deeper?
Yeah, that all of these are about the
About
same.
the same?
All these little
Okay.
depressions.
Crater marks or
Right,
whatever?
exactly, where whatever blasted through the area.
My guess would be catapults.
Or
Good thought.
maybe a ball of fire.
Probably wouldn't blow a hole out of the ground though.
I
All right,
Okay.
we got a building over there. Probably good to go in and make sure nothing's hiding in there that's going to come up behind us. We got this is a tower, not just around one story.
Yes, it's actually a 3-story tower, and you see where it's been blasted off on one side.
I don't like the idea of climbing a tower that's been broken up.
top floor at least was empty when I scouted with the bird.
Right. Yes, you did send the magpie up there.
Well, if you want to go in, cool. I'll wait at the bottom for you, and
Do you
I will
wanna
tell your
check?
family what happened.
Do you and me want to clear out this one first? What?
You and me?
Yes.
That's what you think is a good idea?
Yes.
Okay. Del,
Yeah,
did you hear that?
I'm just along for the ride.
All right. Fellows,
Yes.
you sound a lot like Matt.
I know. It's true. He does.
No, he sounds like
Wait here.
He sounds like he's aged 30 years, gained a wart on the side of his face, and become a woman, like a Hildy kind of thing.
I will have a.
Yeah, you're climbing over the remnants of a battering ram too. So it looks like
Okay. So the door is on your thing is open a little bit. Is it for us?
I left them all open a little just
Just
so
so we
you see
didn't
where the
have to-
doors
okay.
were. Yeah, I'll let you know if it's closed or
Got
open.
it.
You're looking at a small little structure that's attached to the wall. There's a door there. It is closed. Most of the structure of this keep is in fairly good condition. It doesn't look maintained. It just doesn't look like it's been battered heavily, aside from the areas that have been. So you can see the roof. The roof of the next level, and it looks like it's just pretty much intact. You don't see
Okay.
major big holes or anything like that. And then the tower that rises above the keep, it also has a roof on it, as well as windows on each of the cardinal points.
For either one of them, depending on who goes through the door first, I'm readying an action to pull them back. Should anything.
With telekinesis, not my strength. Okay?
I didn't laugh.
Okay, I was gonna ask,
I didn't laugh.
like holding on to a leg.
No,
or-
I can pull them 5 feet.
All
All
right.
right, I'll pull the door open and
Okay.
look inside.
So
I'm
just
looking inside with him.
is everybody on the board?
Yeah, we're all there.
Yeah.
So just for to remind everybody, I believe it's a little afternoon is where we left it.
Yep.
Sure.
Did you guys? Yeah, I believe. Yeah. So as you do open the door, you see it's a small little guard tower that rises with the wall itself, and really only about the height of the wall. The height of the wall itself is 20 feet high.
Okay.
So you get some perspective. And inside, it looks like there's quite a bit of dirt and debris. And the only notable thing, aside from the arrow slit that, the light's coming in through, it's dark, there's no light, aside from that, and is a skeleton that is lying kind of crumpled in the debris. Still wearing the remnants of what looks like there's no color left to the uniform and the chain armor that's piecemeal at this point, but he's intact
Okay.
and holding something glinting with like a silvery gold in its skeletal hands, kind of at its waist.
I'll look at Pathos and I'll say odd or even.
Odd.
It was even. I'll go in
Okay.
and I am going to swing my axe at that skeleton's head.
All right, make an attack roll.
Right behind it, girl. Yeah.
16?
16 hits.
Yay! 8 plus 3. I have an 8. I have an 8. Nice. 10 points.
Okay, so as you, what are you using? Your axe?
My battle axe.
Like, okay, smashing into it, easily cleaving through it, and is very, very brittle. The entire skeleton is just shifted over. Part of its entire skull is smashed, and it just kind of falls over, holding this item.
Now that I'm in, can I see what that item
Yeah,
is?
and it kind of falls out of his hands as he falls.
Oh, he was
And-
standing up?
No, he's sitting up.
Oh, okay.
Just thinking like against the wall. He just smashed his head,
Oh,
and so it
gotcha.
fell over. And now you can see more clearly. It looks like a horn, but in
Oh.
incredibly good condition.
Like a drinking horn, a
Something-
blowing
You know, like
horn.
the one that you would blow through. You know, like to alert
Yep.
as a
Come
guard.
back out. Here. Seems noisy.
But this one, it looks like it was just polished yesterday. So what are you doing?
I handed it to Pathos. I
Okay.
said it seems noisy.
Hey,
And I'll-
just puts it in his backpack.
Okay.
Just so
Come
they don't
back
get
out.
it. I don't want them.
One dead guy's more dead now.
Hey, Pipley. What are the
Yes?
odds that when the sun goes down, these things turn up and start walking around as zombies? You went to wizard school. You know how this shit works.
Sure, that doesn't mean that I can just see undead that are gonna be a thing.
I don't know. Maybe it's cursed.
That's a good idea.
You want to just smash all the bodies more?
Actually, I'm gonna go over to that. You said there was a battering ram near the gate where it came in?
Yeah, and there's 6 skeletal figures in various.
I'm gonna
conditions.
try and
Oh, I didn't even see that.
work at
This angle.
pulling some nails out of the battering ram.
Nails.
Nails, spikes, whatever they got in there. The nails holding it together, wooden pegs.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
Oh, that's actually
What kind
a
of
good
tool are you
idea.
using?
Huh? Just my dagger, just prying them out of the wood. I figure it's old wood.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is, and it's just rotten, and it's also not entirely, one piece. It's kind of broken up a little bit. Without a roll, I would say that you could, unless you want to roll to get a. I don't know how many. Do you want to get a lot of them, or just?
3 or 4 big nails.
So it takes you probably. It looks like about 3 rounds to get 3 nails.
All right. You can see him over there, Dick. Puts him in a pouch. I got a good idea for my shield.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Can I do a investigation check to see when it looks the last time one of these corpses was moved?
Yeah, sure. Now, as you walk over to one of them, you're leaving the impression of your feet in the ash. And aside from Polaris's feet, marks, and when you first walked up, you didn't see any markings
Tiny little feet. Oh, okay, cool.
of any.
So
just
our footprints
passive.
are the freshest footprints.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you want to
That's
investigate
good to know.
further to see.
I still kind of do.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe you can find out how
Nice.
long ago it happened.
23.
Wow, that's pretty good. A lot of weathering has occurred, and the dusting that's left is just kind of like the top. It's not like a coating. It's like part of the soil. So if anything light tread through here, you probably wouldn't. Even with the 23, it probably wouldn't be left. So the only real depressions that you see are the ones that you guys have left.
I don't think these bodies are moving. At least that's my guess.
Cut their head off and they won't.
That's fair. I still could be wrong.
All right. I'm looking up in those 3. I guess they're
windows?
Windows?
Yeah, there's
Just to
narrow
see some-
windows, about like arrow slots.
Can I see anything up there?
The one on the right, far right,
My
is
right?
boarded up.
You're right.
This right,
Okay.
yeah. So it's boarded up. The other two,
Can't see one.
there's no. It's not. It's just little after midday, so it's not dark
Okay.
enough to see any light coming out, but you can see that it's a dark interior through both of those windows.
Want to just check to make sure there's nothing on the ground floor of that tower?
Yeah, I think we should go in there. I know
There's no glass in them, by the way.
Polaris wants to sit that one
Okay.
out, but I
You're
really,
Yes.
I don't want anything sneaking up behind us.
Well, I'll follow you.
Which tower are we talking about?
This one
This
right
one
here.
over here?
I hate
Yeah.
this
This is
idea.
a tower, actually, Revik?
Well, maybe, I mean, you
Yes,
got that
that's-
heavy
yeah,
armor.
that's-
Maybe
yes,
you
it's
shouldn't
3
go up
levels.
any stairs.
Oh, 3 levels.
Probably
Yeah,
a
3
good
levels. The
idea.
door is closed,
Okay.
but then it's got that big opening, that exploded.
Oh, we can't see the opening from where we are.
Yeah, I guess we can.
It's over
No,
on
but
this
when you
side.
when you walked
when we
up,
came up, we could see-
you
There
can't-
is a giant hole in the wall
Yeah.
on this side of the tower.
That's where the magpie went in.
Okay.
Oh, I went
No,
to the
Magpie
top
went
floor.
up.
I,
Oh,
I
was
didn't-
she just
Just, yeah, she
Yeah,
Okay,
just-
right, yeah.
Magpie
hole in
did
the
it.
I
ceiling.
thought it went inside.
no.
Okay, so yeah, you have the door in front of you. It's closed. The entire area is
I'm gonna listen.
covered in mostly just dirt and a few little growths of grass and brushes up against the walls and so forth, but mostly just cleared out. In between these, the ashen
I listen to the door.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
Does the door tell you?
13.
Your,
Okay.
your deepest secret in your
It's
fondest
quiet.
wish.
As you put your ear up to it, and you can feel that it's a pretty solid door, similar to the one that you had opened earlier. These are solid castle doors on the exteriors of these buildings. And then as you're listening to it, you hear suddenly, "Hello, you!
Oh, jeez.
You! Who are you?" It's not coming from the door, though.
Does it sound like it's coming?
It's coming from behind you, up from one of the windows.
So I'm still over here.
Behind us.
And you can see a
Okay, okay.
face in the leftmost window, looking out and down at all of you in the courtyard. "What are you doing here? It's private property."
What are you doing here?
"I own the place."
Doing a shit job of maintaining it.
There's a lot. I don't want to get into that. A lot to maintain. In any case, what's your business?
Squatters' rights are rough.
He's kind of you can see he's kind of pale, dark hair. He's got beard and mustaches.
Hey, Fig, what was the name of that person we're looking for?
We're looking for
We didn't
somebody.
ever get
No,
his name.
they didn't learn his name. We're looking on behalf of someone.
Well, you found me. Who are you looking for?
That one guy.
Britain Ford is.
We didn't get a name.
I swore we did.
He kept not giving us any information.
Weren't we looking for a guy with no beard? Because that did
We are
relatively
specifically
come
looking
up.
for someone with no beard. Yes, that is the one thing that we got.
Friend
We
of
are
the fat
looking-
man.
We are looking for Bucknard.
Bucknard.
We are looking for Bucknard, the wizard.
No. You see him kind of withdraw from the
told
window
that.
a little
You
bit,
guys
but you can
didn't
still kind of see
Sure,
the
yeah,
front
sure
of his
you
face.
Of course.
And then he pauses.
my
A long
hand
pause. Why would you think Bucknard was here?
We were told he came here.
What sort of reward are you offering?
What sort of reward are we getting?
Remember, I think it was 100 gold. But that's for we're the ones seeking a reward.
We're
We're not offering shit.
getting 100 gold for bringing him back. We'll give you 25 of it.
Doesn't sound very lucrative to me.
Make it 50.
Less so if we were to come in and find him ourselves.
Well, that might be a task. I tell you what. Give me a moment. See if I can rouse our friend and speak to him yourself. Would you care to, getting late in the day? Welcome to camp in our courtyard.
2 o'clock.
Just past lunchtime. We're good.
What stands between you and this courtyard?
This wall, you idiot.
Yeah, no, thank you, but what kind of task would we be putting ourselves through should we just come in?
Well, he kind of leans a little bit forward. You really want to do that?
Here we go.
I don't.
Walk away in here.
Lean on my. I don't. But sometimes you get paid to do things you don't want to do.
I can understand that and respect it.
You guys just want me to pull him from the window? A little
Well,
No.
hold up on that because I do have.
No, he's like 20 feet above. Oh, you mean
That's
through?
fine.
I'm
The
whispering
window's
to
this
everybody
wide.
else.
So
The intrusive,
It'll hurt,
it
but
would hurt.
Listen, guys, I didn't write
intrusive
down a
thought
lot,
wants
but I
it.
did write down be aware of powerful mage.
Yeah.
yeah, so
No, not you. A real one.
Wow.
Let me see what I can do if you
got
would
our
be
own
patient.
Thank you.
I think it was 100
Appreciate
gold
it.
each, but I can't remember. Yeah, it
You
was.
see him
Do you
withdraw
guys
from the
remember
window.
the zombie on the road that turned out to be a real guy? Let's calm down on the yanking people out of windows as a first resort.
Sure, I wasn't gonna. Did I actually pull him from the
You
window?
asked us if we wanted you to do that, implying that you would. So let's go in and pretend that this is a castle in a land none of us have ever been to that's probably full of undead and at least one powerful wizard, and
Yeah,
slow down a little
That's
bit.
for sure.
I get that, but I mean, people keep dying when they come up here, so.
Well, people keep dying that hang around with us, Dal.
Fellows are still alive.
Yeah, apparently. Listen to my voice now.
That was his own fault.
Few long minutes later, he comes back to the window and looks down. He'll be here shortly. He won't come out until nightfall.
Oh, well.
Not a fan of that idea. That's
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 hours away.
What do you want me to do? I can't force him to come out. He says he'll be out at nightfall. He doesn't like to come out during the day.
Why not?
He's a vampire.
Strange fellow. I don't know. You ask him when you see him.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome to camp here.
we going in
Until
here?
then, stay out of the outbuildings. Don't touch anything. Doesn't belong to you.
And your name is.
Zelda, the Great. Sorcerer at your service.
Oh, it's a sorcerer.
Telvor the Great.
I'm sure you've heard of me.
Looks like rain.
Oh,
We
sure.
might need to sleep in this building. I don't want to wait out here for your friend.
It's only a few hours.
There's mosquitoes.
I suggest you stay where you are.
Are we going in there?
Yeah, I'm going in there.
You have to.
And he disappears from the window again.
We could do that. Well, if he disappears from the window, I'm just gonna sort of take my sword and poke the door, like open.
Which door?
The door that we're right next to leading to the
They
tower.
open out
To tower?
for
Okay.
security.
Oh, they open out? I don't know these things.
Well, I don't know. They're built for hurricanes. The doors always open out.
This is an old place, too. The hinges could be just going every which way. At this
Could be.
point.
Could be.
Could be, but not. So, do you want to? I mean,
I'll just pull it.
it looks like it's still on its hinges. Looks like it's still in good intact. Do you want to try and open it?
Yeah, I'll just open it. Poke my head.
Okay.
You tell us when to pull your fancy Kleenex, sir.
So as you do so, it creaks open. It feels like there's some difficulty pulling it open, as if it hasn't been open for quite some time. Inside, you can see that there's a stairway leading up. There's also a stairway leading down. A portion of the structure on the side, on the left side, as you're looking in, as you see, is the light coming in from the opening there, has ripped through and destroyed the wall on this level, which is ground level, and then a portion of the next level up. But there's still the wooden floor, still intact, but there's lots of debris, all from the rock and the rubble, and parts of that floor are on.
So there's a
Ground.
floor, stairs going up and stairs going down?
Yep, ground floor, stairs going down, stairs going up, and you can see that there's a floor above you, and just from the outside there's another floor above that, which would be the top floor with the roof on it.
I don't see anything. You want me and Figaro to go check it out real
Straight
quick?
up and down stairs, circular stairs.
Okay, so you're going
What
up.
how are the stairs?
The
Are they
stairs are
just-
stone.
Are they spiral? Are they like?
They go up the side of the inside of the tower, and they
Okay.
look like they're in great shape.
all right.
Wooden stairs?
No, they're stone.
Stone. Okay.
Can I?
Like built into the wall.
Can I do a little yoink?
What's that mean?
Take your
tissue.
Kleenex, your tissue.
Oh, of the yes, you can, of course.
You only got. Damn. Oh, now I see the stairs.
Are we all going in, or do you want just like me and Figaro, so that you can stay out here and act like we're being good, tell them we went to go take a piss?
I'll watch that for that guy.
It's up to you guys. You can either
If
go
he's
with me or-
responsible for these fireball holes and not the catapult, though,
Just tell him me and Figaro went to go take a piss. What does he know?
all right.
Where's Aces?
You sure you want to go in there by yourself?
Keep him safe.
Fellows, I need you over here.
So it's difficult terrain moving through this level to the stairs or anywhere inside the tower because of all the debris that you have to step over and so forth.
I don't think there's anything in there, but if there is, I mean, you guys
Once-
are a short distance away. We can yell.
Yeah, just yell.
Come in. I'm gonna stand over on that side and like lean against the door.
Okay.
So
So you're
they
in the
can't-
doorway?
What?
So
In
we
the
can't
doorway
get
or
out.
Once they
inside?
get in, I just don't want the door swinging shut behind them.
Right. Okay.
And I'll stand on the other side of the doorway,
Okay.
ready to follow.
You're not going in with them too?
I was going to.
Okay, yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
More the merrier. I was just
Yeah.
trying to make it look less
They didn't want
suspicious.
me.
He knows we're going in there.
Of course.
Fair enough.
I'm with them then.
I don't know his life. We could have gone to take a piss.
Wouldn't you just piss outside?
Not here in front of everybody.
Why?
Oh, I
We've
mean,
seen
I don't
it.
have a problem with that.
We've
but
seen it before.
I've been told multiple times that it's not proper.
Not by me.
Not by you, no. But if it was just me and you, it'd be different. I'd pee with you.
All right.
I'd help you aim.
Don't
go.
cross the stream.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess that's what happens when people hang out enough together.
So you guys are kind of making your way through this area.
Yeah, we're doing a strategic thing and splitting up the party.
All right.
We're down.
So you're all at the bottom floor there.
There's a little down. He says.
Down and
There's
up.
a little bit of a down.
Yes, the three of them are on the bottom
Yep.
floor.
And okay, yeah, and you can see out that blasted area more closely than what you could before when you were coming up the side of the hill, and you can see the fallen tower, siege tower that's destroyed and just over on its side. You can see the blast area from whatever it is that landed there and destroyed that part of the wall. Debris extends outside, of course, and as far as you don't see any skeletons or bodies, remnants of bodies in this area.
Anything searchable?
Again, there's debris everywhere on the floor.
Yeah,
You
but
can
like
search debris.
crates?
You don't. Everything is in pieces. So you see just parts and shards of
Decimated.
wood and rock.
Does it look burnt out?
Yeah, I mean, from the area that is where the explosion was, and of course all the rocks that have been blasted in, and parts of the floor above that have been destroyed and fallen in, are certainly covered with burn damage.
Look up at the ceiling. What's it?
Yeah, so you can see
How high?
about 3/4 of the floor above seems to be intact. The wooden slats are still there. The buttresses, most of them are still holding it up, and then only that portion over by where the opening was
Over here.
is where it's been blasted and fallen down.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean in the door. Why don't you yell up there, wake up any undeads before you go up,
I don't
or blow that horn.
want to draw any attention.
What horn?
I have a
Oh,
word in my back.
I found a trumpet in the other thing.
Yeah, that's not
It's a
really my
warning
thing.
alarm.
That feels like a great thing for you to use.
I like drums.
All right. I guess I'll lead the way up. I'm gonna start going up the stairs.
I'm right behind him.
Think I'm the heaviest.
Did you
Yes,
say
it's easy going up the stairs. They're wide and armored
My finger
figures,
supports.
designed for armored figures to go
Made
up
of
quickly,
human bone.
in times of emergency. And as you get to the second level, you see more debris, mostly wood, from the blasted in area, and only a small portion of the wall on the second level is blown in. And then up above, you see the third level that appears to be mostly intact as well. Still debris on this floor also, but not quite as much as what you found below. You don't see, you see remnants, you don't see bodies as you just passively look around, but you do see what looks like pole arms that have been blasted off racks.
Rusted, old.
Nothing that looks, recent.
As my
And
head
them
gets to this level of the
glowing.
floor and I'm looking around, I'll just go ahead and do one of these to motion everybody else up
Do that again.
with all my fingers.
Okay. So you go up onto, and then of course the stairway continues to go up to the third and final level above.
Yeah.
There are bodies up there.
You've seen them? Yeah.
I'll,
Do you want to go up and smash them, or?
I just lean in the door and watch
can
them go up
smash
the
it.
stairs till they get to the second floor and I can't see them anymore.
So as soon as Dahl steps out onto the wooden floor,
Oh, jeez.
you're feeling a creak. And it feels like with the weight of your armor,
Yeah.
and you're a big guy anyway. It feels a little unsteady.
All right. I'll step back onto the stone staircase, hold up my hand. Figaro, this might be your show.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Be careful.
I'll go up.
Okay, so you go on to the.
Yeah.
All right, so you see the same thing I described. Plus, you can actually see out the small opening that's that's the top portion of the blast area on the second floor into the hillside outside. And even with you, what do you weigh?
Like 150 or
Okay, and do
On a
you have an
rainy day.
encumbrance?
so.
180. What?
I got like light armor.
Okay, but do you have an encumbrance? I mean, a weight for your encumbrance?
I do not, but I have a bag that's holding most of my shit.
Okay, so
That
would you
weighs
say about
10
one,
pounds.
150 or so?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so even with
150,
you,
160.
initially, it's not creaking as much as where Dal just kind of stepped off. But as you move a little bit toward the interior, you can feel the boards creaking.
Do
And,
you really need some lightweight?
You're out here. You don't know nothing.
I'll go along the outside where there's more support. I remember where I
you
saw the
wanna do
support
this?
beams on the lower floor.
Right.
So,
okay, so more toward the edge.
yeah.
Okay, what are you looking for?
I'm just seeing, is there anything of interest on this floor? And then I remembered seeing bodies on the top floor.
Right, so go to roll a perception.
Love that. Cool.
Don't let the bodies hit the floor.
Were the bodies dead?
Oh, yeah, I did good. That is is that a 21 or is it better? It's 21.
Okay, so there's not a lot of dust because it's open to the elements, but there is some dirt. There is the bit of debris, but enough so that it's not difficult terrain. You don't notice anything of value, but the one thing you do note is what appears to be fairly recent boot marks.
What marks?
Boot marks
Boot mark.
from boots.
Do I see, does it look like they're walking in a specific direction, like up, down,
It looks like, as best you can tell, what'd you roll?
21?
21, okay, that's pretty good. So it looks like they came off the same stairway you guys are on, and you don't really see the markings until you get a little bit closer to the opening. It looks like they moved in that direction all the way to the edge, and then came back around and went up, continued going up. Or they might have gone down.
Well, I mean, I can see which way a boot's pointing.
No, but I mean, they come back to the edge of the
stone
where
stairs.
the stairs
Okay,
are.
cool.
So they could have gone up or down.
We can't
So
get
I
up
would say over to the edge. There might be someone still up there.
We're not
You,
going to be
you
able to
didn't
get up
check
there.
that long ago. You said there was no one up there.
I saw bodies, but
Were they prone or were they alive? Do you
I
remember?
recall skeletons, but it's been
Yeah.
a half hour or a week since Ravik told me what was up there. So I
Yeah, there were,
Oh, we can't-
but I think there were 2 or 3 skeletal remains in remnants of uniform, and they weren't blasted. Yeah, so you saw, I think 2.
The stairs are still pretty sturdy, so if we go to the third floor, we'd be able to follow him, right?
Well, he asked her.
Yeah, you could go.
encumbrance.
You,
can show you
you don't see.
That's for the.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the third floor was is missing any part of it.
Okay.
But
Well, I'm not going to step onto the third floor landing. I'll just follow Figaro up the stairs, since the stairs seem pretty sturdy.
yeah, those are stone stairs that are built into the wall, and they
Yeah.
look.
All right, if
yeah,
it's
they
okay
feel solid.
for his support, I go up to
Yeah.
behind him.
All right, so Figaro, and then Dal, and then
Pathos.
Pathos.
Pathos. Okay, and so you get to the top, and
before I get to the top, I'm just going to reach into my bag and pull out just my mirror, just to do a quick little check what's on the top floor before I bring my head up above,
Okay.
just to make sure there's nothing alive up there.
yeah, so it's exactly like what you saw through the magpie before, and it's a little bit. It's afternoon, and so you have the light coming through the small openings that are around. The roof of it appears to be intact. There's not much debris, but you can see that the floorboards are kind of they're not flat and level. It looks like they've taken some force, obviously, from the blast below, and they've been impacted that way, if not blown apart. And then, of course, you see the 2 remains. One skeleton is lying on the ground prone, and just on its chest with hands splayed out. The other one is just kind of leaned up against the wall, the curved wall on the other side of the tower.
Okay, so there's some skeletons up there. I think we should take a page from Polaris' book and smash some skulls.
Works for me.
Yeah, I'm not really good with skeletons. Like, I pull out my sharp card. This is great with flesh, but it's not really great with bone. Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll take point.
Yeah, cool.
So I'll go up. The floor still feels unsteady, right?
I warn you, like, it looks like.
Well, where are you figure you're staying on the stairs?
I'm gonna stay on the stairs and let those guys go up.
Okay, so Dal, as you step onto the stairs, they feel more solid than the second floor for sure, but you still feel that creaking, and it feels less level
Okay.
than the floor below. It feels like, as I mentioned earlier, the floorboards were like a little off kilter, from one to the other. So it's kind of like walking across like a rope bridge in a way, except that it's all solid as far as you can tell. I mean,
I'm
there's
just
no
taking
holes.
short, even steps to
Okay.
the skeleton that's sitting with its back
Okay,
against
the one that's prone on the ground on his chest is more toward the center.
Yeah.
You see more of those racks, pole arms that have been probably 5 or 6 pole arms, rusted and old, ancient, that are just, on the ground wherever they landed. And then the one that's leaning against sitting against the wall on the opposite side. So it's,
I'm trying to go around the
40.
edge of the wall to the one that's sitting.
okay.
There's just 2 skeletons. Can
Yep.
I see in there?
Yeah, once you come up behind him, you're still on the landing and you can see what I've described.
I say, do you need my assistance for this, or?
I'm
Looks like you
kind of
got it.
nervous about going
Yeah,
to
that's
the
what
one
I
in
was-
the middle because I feel like we're gonna fall through.
That's what I'm
so.
afraid of.
I'll go up behind you guys. If you fall, don't worry, I got you.
How?
Magic.
I've never seen you lift something that weighs.
Why would I lift something?
I'll just trust your word.
You hear kind of the clink
That's
of metal,
necessary.
and like a scuffing, and as you look over, the one that's leaning against the wall has suddenly gotten up,
Yep. All right.
and he's holding what looks like a mace in his hand, and his eyes are beginning to glow, and he's looking straight at you as his mouth is opening, but no sound is coming out. Roll for initiative,
All right.
everybody.
That's what we get for having a conversation.
Everybody?
Well, yeah, just in case
You guys will
when you
probably
hear
hear
stuff you want to do
I
something.
don't hear nothing. Fellas and I are playing Pinochle.
Okay, anybody above a 20?
No.
Anybody above 15?
No.
Sorry. Fellows has a 21.
Fellows. Oh, right. 21. Anybody above 15?
18.
Okay, Pathos?
Pathos 17.
Okay, and you were 18 on Polaris. Pathos 17.
My new dice.
Okay.
Ready?
And anybody else
And
above
weighted.
15?
No.
Above 10?
14.
12, 14, Figaro 14.
I'll volunteer to go last.
And then Pitley.
Nice of you.
Do you have a negative?
All right, and then what's Doll?
Just even. It's 11.
11?
11.
Okay. Is that everybody? No, who am I missing? Nope, that's it.
That's it.
All right. Well, this guy, for his part, he's a little bit slow moving as he gathers himself and just kind of shakes off the any dust or dirt that he has on him, just pieces of armor on him with that mace, and he's beginning to take a step forward. But so Fellas is downstairs with Polaris. And,
Fella says, I do have to go pee now. Blair says, we'll go around in that corner over there. Fellas goes over there.
So the first person that's actually up there that can react to what's going on is Pathos. So you see the skeleton rise and start stepping forward toward Dal.
How
It's
far
40 feet
away?
away.
What's that?
40 feet.
40 feet.
It's on the other side of the tower.
How close did I get before?
You were moving around the edge, and he was on you. So you're still. If you move 10, you're probably about 20 feet away. So you're
Okay.
within.
Cool.
And you'd have to kind of go. If you stay around the side, then it's going to be like 30.
Okay.
To get to him, unless he moves.
Does the center of the floor look sturdy?
Looks fine.
You can roll if you want to use an action to roll just passively.
You know what? I'd rather stick to the side.
Okay, all right.
Can I get around him? on my turn?
You can,
think
but
there's
you're going to
two
have to kind of step interior a little bit, but
Okay.
you can still stay, but that's going to put you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's going to put you like double the.
Never gonna make
It's
it.
about 60 feet away from him if you stay along the perimeter.
I bet if you go right across the middle,
Yeah.
you can make it.
If you go right
know
across
what?
the middle, it's 40 feet away.
Does it? Okay, what did I need to do to see if I think the floor is gonna?
Now, if you want to use your action to
You know what?
roll
Screw
a
it.
perception, you
I'll
can.
just move my 30 feet straight
Okay.
towards it.
Okay, so
the
what
hell?
is just you feel just I guess as you're moving across, rushing to get to this thing, you can hear the boards creaking and they feel a little less steady as you move toward the center. How much does Pathos weigh?
What's the worst that could
Total
happen?
encumbrance is, I believe, quite a bit here. 288 pounds.
Okay, that's he's a big
Armor.
feller.
Well, he's wearing
100
armor.
pounds.
He's a big feller.
Got a bag full of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Okay, you did take it off.
I
just
did.
wanted to
Yeah, I
make sure.
did. Yeah.
Okay.
The other set, yeah.
Yeah.
So as Pathos reaches about the center point of the tower, still about 20 feet away from the skeleton that's rising, you feel the floor go out from under you. It busts out from under your feet, and you go plunging down. Now, make a
reaction.
dexterity save.
Oh.
Reaction? What's your action?
Oh, reaction Featherfall.
Okay.
16.
All right, 16. You've got. So you managed to, as you hit
Range on
the floor,
30.
you managed to hold yourself. Okay, and you kind of feel a little bit lighter as the featherfall takes effect, and you don't necessarily know that Figaro casts it upon you, but you do realize that you have some strange buoyancy as you've fallen through the. Yeah, fallen through.
I
And
imagine he
feel
fell like
creaky.
halfway, and we just see his head going down like an elevator.
No, he's got his arms above on the floor, but you feel
like a
yourself
buoyant.
like the boards are cracking around you. Your weight is pulling you through. Even holding the boards, you're going through,
I'm going through another one.
but not this round.
Right.
So you still have an action.
Halfway through the floor.
If you want to try and pull yourself up,
Yeah, sure. Well,
Or you could just
yeah, sure.
drop
roll
down
it.
and then.
Yeah, roll it either in
Yeah.
athletics or acrobatics, whichever is better for you.
Athletics. 24, I believe.
24.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you start to pull yourself up, this is weird. Featherfall, I guess, wouldn't stop you from doing that. But it's not helping you either. It's only stopping you from like falling.
Going down.
But as you pull yourself up, you're about halfway up. The boards around just collapse underneath your weight.
Yeah, I
And you go, no dex save on this one. As you go down onto the second floor, which is a lot less sturdy, holy fuck, and through the second floor. Now,
I imagine we hear that from outside.
oh yeah, you go crash, crash, and it goes through two floors, and then down.
Really slowly.
Yeah, but yeah, yes.
Well,
actually,
hold on, hold on.
hold on. Featherfall. He's featherfalling onto the second floor.
But once he climbed up, once you've reached a level surface, your featherfall is done.
that-
That is
That's what it
true.
ends?
Once his feet
But I didn't-
plant,
Is that new?
feather
No,
fall down
always.
But I didn't climb up.
Yeah,
When
once
you're-
He didn't climb up though. He only
But I
got
wasn't able
halfway
to.
up. He was.
Yeah.
It collapsed
yeah.
under his
So then it'll
arms.
collapse. It'll stop on the second floor then, because if he went to do this and it collapsed and he hits the second floor, when his feet plant, no more feather fall.
Okay, but he's still moving at like what, 30 feet around?
60 feet.
60 feet around.
But he doesn't take fall damage
right.
if it's active.
Okay, so he actually moves pretty quick through it. But you hit
Yeah.
the second floor. That's where you stop. You don't take the damage from the fall or crashing through.
Then you fall.
Then
From that fall.
Right from that fall.
Do I see that one from the doorway?
Yeah, you. I mean, no. If you're where are you?
At least
You're
you can
at
tell
the
everybody
ground
else
I'm
floor?
with him in the doorway.
Okay, no.
Oh,
no,
did you shut the door?
hear it.
But no, I had
feeling that
propped
was
the
the
door
reaction.
open so it couldn't get shut.
Yeah, so I'm with him in the doorway. Can
Okay,
I?
but he hasn't come through the second
Yeah, I'm
floor.
still
It's
on the
the
second
second-
floor.
But you can see the debris and the
thought.
dirt just kind of like go dusting down from the second floor near the center as it gets kind of just boom.
That's a good thing.
But
you
it
didn't go
holds
up
you
there.
because of the feather fall for this moment. So we'll see what happens next round on that. You've used your movement. You've used your. You still have some movement if you get about. What's your movement? 30.
yeah.
So you've got 10 feet of movement if you want to try and do so. You're in the center of the second floor.
I want to go to the stairs.
Yeah.
Can I? Yeah, I'm going to attempt to go to the stairs. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, so as you begin,
When it
to-
was tempt.
so there wasn't a whole. There was just a little bit of force because of the velocity, even at 60 feet around. I mean, that's pretty quick. You kind of hear the splintering below, and as you take a step forward, moving that 10 feet, the floor is just literally disintegrating under your feet. But we'll get to that next round.
Okay.
So, and you guys see this happening.
And
As the
look,
floorboards are starting to
It's
crack
Pathos'
underneath.
feet.
So you guys are still up top, and we're at Figaro at this point.
Cool. So I assume this is like just a big empty boss arena with nothing but a broken floor, some random crates, and a big
you
hole
got
in the middle.
on the
about a
floor.
10-foot diameter hole in the center of this room, and some of the pole arms that fall through.
Did the skeleton that was prone fall with him?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it would have
did anyone-
fallen with him, and then
Go
it
with
hit,
me?
and just
The floor
Yeah.
exploded.
yeah, it just exploded into shards and dust on the ground on the second floor.
Cool.
A round in a minute. 60
I'm looking at the hole
feet a
and I
minute.
look
He
at
can only
you.
fall in a foot every second. So he's
He's
probably
fine.
good. This time he's gonna get smushed. But
I got it.
go.
I'm gonna like just go up, go 5 feet to the edge. Like go 5 feet into the room so that way you would have room to go in. And I'm going to ready a reaction to throw a card and attack the skeleton when he closes distance.
Okay, all right.
Presuming that he's going to close distance after Dahl moves.
He said I'm only 20 feet away from him, so I'm guessing.
Oh wait, never mind. You moved already.
Yeah, I'm on
Okay,
the
you
way.
already moved.
Yeah,
Never
Dahl's
mind,
ahead of us.
So never mind. I moved 10. Like I moved 10 feet in, and then I ready a reaction to throw my card when he
A
closes
round is a
distance with
minute.
Dal.
Okay, all right. Gotcha.
60 feet around means 1 foot per second.
So Pipley,
Sorry.
you hear the crash, you know something's going on over there, and then you see the floorboards kind of cracking
Right.
and breaking on the second floor.
Are his feet unplanted
No,
from
not
solid
at this
ground?
point. I mean, you don't know
I
what's
will,
hit the
I mean,
second
it's a
floor.
reaction, so I will have one. However, I will hold
Meta.
technically an action to cast Featherfall should something
Okay.
I
crash
call
through
meta.
the ceiling.
Right.
Meta shenanigans.
It would be 10
I'd
feet
have a
second.
reaction anyway.
Well, you know something.
That's what I-
Kate.
You don't need
a full
You don't know what it
10 feet a
is. You
second.
can
A
probably
round,
see
is,
it.
a round is 6 seconds. If it's 60 feet
No,
around, it would be
segment is
10.
6 seconds.
Huh?
Segment is 6 seconds. A
Oh,
round
I
is a
thought it
minute.
was 6.
A round is 6 seconds.
I thought a
Or
round was
10
6
segments in a
seconds.
minute.
I don't know what segment you're.
Yeah,
Because
that's AD&D
wait,
stuff
1 minute
right
is
there.
10 rounds.
A round is
Round
6
is six
seconds
seconds.
for
1 minute
sure.
is 10 rounds.
Yes.
Correct.
A round is 6 seconds for sure.
Yep.
Because I have stuff like otherwise my stuff
think
would
you're
last like
You're
10
up in
minutes.
5e, aren't you?
Of course, 'cause that's all I
It's
know.
six
That's all.
All right, so Pipley is holding his action, and that brings up Dahl.
Oh. I just
why
look
when
at the
I said that
hole, then I
math,
look
I was
back
like,
at the
wait,
skeleton, like, we doing this or? Yeah. All right.
He's 20 feet away.
I'll
You get
close
around
that
on him?
distance. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah, good idea.
left his spot yet.
Hope you're okay, Pathos. Does a 12 hit him? Probably not.
12, no.
Okay.
No, so I mean, the little bit of armor that he has is able to deflect your blow.
Does your
that's
ready
it.
action go off at that?
Well, I said him close.
Yes.
Oh, then cool. Cool.
I mean, he closed the distance. It just.
Well, Dahl was
Willingly.
Yeah.
That is a 13.
13 misses. So it just kind of deflects off the armor.
He's
Into the
powerful.
wall.
What spell
No,
was
he's
that?
just made out of bone and metal.
What spell was that?
Card.
Yeah, through a card.
You were holding reaction, you said.
Yeah, ready a reaction.
Oh,
for
yeah,
a
that's
card.
a range attack.
You can ready to
Yeah.
range attack.
That's fine.
Of course you can.
Yeah, it's readying and.
Oh, I'm thinking of opportunity. Okay, forget it. All right, cool. So, yeah, you miss.
Okay. I've learned that the AC is higher than 13. Valuable.
And so have we all.
All right. So that's it from.
At least we got that down.
Okay, well, Dahl was the last one. And until we get to the skeleton. Skeleton has got his mace and just very unemotional, detached. Doesn't seem to give a shit. Yeah.
Skeleton.
Yeah, as his eyes just flare with what you can presume is anger as he makes his attack against you with a short. Just that this is a mace. He's got, oh my god, fucking natural 20.
That's fine.
Okay. Wow, this is starting off
a critical
crazy.
mace.
7 points of bludgeoning damage from this mace.
Is it magical?
Not that you can tell. It looks like a rusty old mace.
All right.
And now let's see what happens with our
Well,
critical hit.
heavy armor master reduces non-magical damage by 3.
Is that your fucking Gemini that does it?
No, it's just my armor.
Oh.
I'm a heavy armor master.
Oh, okay.
I thought it reduced by half your proficiency.
Nope, it's just 3.
Okay, so he smashes you in the leg, and you can feel the jarring impact in your thigh, causing basically you to walk with a limp until you receive proper restoration. You lose 1 dex point.
Oh, dick! I'm gonna write this over
He
here.
just stares at you.
It really just dented your armor, so you can't really move your ankle.
Lowered my AC by 1.
All right, so it brings up Fellows, who is pissing in the corner when all this goes on.
He'll
What
come
needs to be
back,
restored?
walking back.
I need any healing.
You guys hear that?
Basically. I'm walking.
Yeah, something fell down in there.
With Polaris after him, depending on, unless you're going to do anything with Fellows, Polaris is up.
Steps back from the door in case any of this falling shit comes flying out. I'm not going up there. Things are coming down.
Smart move.
Which brings up Pathos. Pathos is trying to move. So at this point, you feel the floor just falling out underneath your feet. Your weight, you really just got 10 feet further as you are just falling. So your legs go through. Make a dex save.
Well, once that happens, my reaction goes
Yeah,
on.
once you see the legs and the body coming through.
16.
Okay, 16. So once again, boom.
Yeah, I take
But
I take a feather
even
out and
quicker
dart
than
throw it
before,
at you.
though, the
Same thing.
slats are just falling and you're wrecked.
Rinse and repeat.
And you.
Yeah, I take a feather out of my pouch and I like dart throw it at him. And
Okay.
once it hits you, you start.
Okay, so then you feel
Freaking
yourself
so
jolted as you're falling through, and then suddenly, and you lower to the ground without any
I
damage.
look over at him, grateful.
So you're standing almost in the
Got it.
center,
Yeah, it was Pippa
and you
the
can
whole
look
time.
up all the way to
Oh,
the
that is true.
ceiling,
He only knows it was me. That's true.
the roof of the tower, all the way above. You've created this 10-foot hole in both
Oh
levels.
no, because you would have had to use it.
And looking around, you see your friends, and you've landed safely.
He wouldn't have seen
You're
it.
still in all this debris that
It's
you've
a card
added
with a
to, so you're in
picture of a
difficult
feather on
terrain,
it.
but no damage.
And
It's a card that's got a
I
magpie
can
feather
shout to
glued
them.
to it.
Sure.
Yeah, this is still your round. You still have movement and action and all that.
there's a skeleton up top, and he's attacking.
I'm sure that'll be
Darling.
fine.
Yeah, we're
As
fine.
long as I don't step on the
You know
same
what
part of
happened
the
to me.
floor.
Oh, make one more deck save.
Sure.
Because we have a couple of halberds coming down. You have parts of the other skeleton that was prone coming down.
I
It's
threw
wearing
that
armor.
from the door, by the way. I'm not
8.
in the floor.
Is anybody
in.
near the center?
No,
the
Just
room?
him.
Just him.
Just now.
You rolled an 8?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you get hit with a little bit of debris as it comes down, ching all around you, taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then the prone skeleton. Of course, you guys don't know about skeletons, but the skeleton that came down with you, it just after it hits you just goes into pieces, all around you.
It may have been alive, but it took so much falling damage.
Well, it pretty much exploded when it hit the second level, and then went down with him the rest. So that's that. Okay. So Pathos, I'm sorry, you still have the rest of your round to move, action, whatever you want.
I'm in the middle of the floor, first floor.
Yeah, you're in the center of the first floor with debris around you. Difficult terrain on the first floor.
You said I have half my movement?
Yes.
Enjoy your trip.
I just go outside. Yeah, it was very
Fuck it, they
exciting.
have it.
What's that?
Nothing.
You hear somebody call from the window. You better not have broken anything.
Coward.
You'll pay for that.
It's like a
Whatever you
bowling
break
ball going down there.
He dropped his boot.
sounded loud.
It was a big boot.
Fools.
He was
He
wearing it.
disappears from there. Anything else from Pathos?
It was a booty call.
That's it.
Figaro, you're still up top
Okay.
with the living skeleton. Wow, this fucking skeleton. I would have set up the map. I didn't think he'd live this long.
Yeah, but you see,
13.
yeah, I'm gonna fucking try and hit him again.
Okay, go
From
ahead.
all the way over here. I'll use this guy. Okay, that should be a hit. That's a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And I get sneak attack because he's standing next to Doll. Okay, that is 12 points of damage.
12 points. Okay, so he staggers as this sharpened card goes into him. Kind of staggers a bit, and you just watch as parts of him dislodge where you hit him, but he remains standing. His eyes dimming and then glowing again.
Right. Want to finish him off?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hope so, son of a bitch. Knock
That's
my
it from
knee out of
Figaro. You
place.
can stay where you are.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna stand up here.
Okay, so you're on the stairs still against the wall. All right, so Pipley, you hear something else going on upstairs.
We're good.
As
Yeah,
fellow
shout
as
down.
No,
not
I'm
fellow,
sure that they're. I'm sure.
the
that they're
Pathos
fine.
has come through and.
Well, I mean,
seems
can I? Is there any way to see the skeleton from the
No.
whole? No, all right.
No,
okay,
you'd have to
that's
either
it.
go up the stairs or fly up through the.
No,
hole.
I stay there. I'm sure that they're fine.
I'm sure.
They'd call if they.
If
needed
they
me.
come down the hard way.
Yeah.
Like I did. So, all right. Nothing then from Pipley.
No, I'm.
All right,
just
it
gonna
brings
stay
up
right
Dahl.
All
Toe to
right.
toe with this thing.
I really hope I hit this time. Oh, I rolled an 18, so that's good.
Yep,
23.
you definitely hit.
I'm gonna hold Figaro's card that's like in its ribcage as I bat it.
Okay.
Hopefully that kills it. I just want it to crumble around while I hold the card. That's 12 points of damage.
Okay. Wow. Either one of you just independently would not have killed this thing as it had 1 hit point left. So yeah, as you smash into it, he just crumbles to the ground, just pieces of him going everywhere.
And I'm just holding the card and pull it
And
back.
you guys see bits of armor and bone suddenly falling through the hole.
I'm gonna
Any of
start
the bones
walking
look
back
like
to
it's connected to
Figaro.
parts of Dahl?
Thanks, man.
His ace is okay.
Not bloody.
All right.
We're out of initiative.
Of course he's okay. He's always okay.
Just making sure.
Even if he dies, he's okay.
He's a precious little angel, and I want you to take care of him.
Yep. So he's dead, and you guys
Well,
are
that
out
was
of
more
initiative.
eventful than I expected.
There's nothing up here that looks lootable, right?
I mean, I'm gonna check.
I mean, you can roll a perception to look around, but as I described it before, mostly now bones and
Yeah.
debris, a little bit of debris and old halberds, pole arms, whatever's left of them. You know, up here.
I'll leave Figaro to do that as I start heading back
I'll
downstairs.
check around just to see if there's
Sure.
anything.
Just
That's-
generally perception, looking around.
yeah, that's a 14, just to see if
Okay.
there's anything interesting.
I mean, if you look around, no. I mean, everything here looks like it's been here a while. You do note, though, that there are the obvious footsteps now leading from the stairway and across the tower to the hole, and continuing from the hole to where this thing was sitting.
Yeah, it's like it's this thing's patrol.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it looks like we're good. You're walking with a bit of a limp there. You okay?
Yeah, bastard got a lucky shot on me, but I'm fine.
Yeah. Want to check the basement?
Yeah, sure. Let's call everybody else, just in
Yeah.
case.
Hey, you all right down there?
Yep, we're holding on.
We're talking to Pathos.
Oh,
I'm okay, thank you.
looks like he got this one down here pretty good.
Yeah, because you
10
seem like,
pieces.
you took the short way down.
I sure did.
Yeah, fast elevator to the bottom.
All right. Well, you guys shouldn't be worried about falling through the floor of the basement, so I think we can all go in.
Good move, though, both of you guys hitting him with a feather fall, because that could have done a lot of damage
Thanks.
with all that falling.
Didn't
Okay,
realize that we both
so what
had
are you
that
guys doing?
threat.
Going back down? Or?
We're gonna go ground level.
Well, I
and
haven't exceeded.
All right.
Seems like it's pretty tight space in there. I'm having a talk with our friend.
There was one up top. He got a lucky shot on me, but I just want to make sure there's not more down below.
Good idea. Go check.
How much damage did
Maybe
you
bring
take?
a torch. To, the rest of us can't see.
Need some healing?
That's true. You know what? If you're offering, I'll take a little bit.
What is it, 1d8 plus 2?
You guys hear that? Sounds like a little
Okay,
kitten
you don't
wanna lay
crying
on
for
hands?
its mama.
What's that?
What?
2d4.
If you use your lay on hands, you could heal me for like 1, which would.
Oh, okay. I'll just use one in my
I'm sorry, I should.
one in my hands reserve. 1 point to heal him.
Does that fix my knee?
No.
Okay. Fuck.
Well, you could use 5 and that restores condition.
Yeah, when you get the D30 damage, is normally going to be, unless it's just,
Do we rest?
You said proper restoration. That's why I wasn't sure.
yeah, I mean, depending on the injury, it could be like a long rest, or it could be an actual restoration spell. This is probably a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good spring.
Well, thanks anyway. I think I might have to sleep this one off, rub some dirt in it.
Would you like pull a hamstring?
That bastard hit me in the knee. You saw it.
Well, I mean, I saw something. I wasn't sure if like you just like you were dodging and you just went a bit.
No, I'm just old, Figaro. Okay.
Are we all going downstairs?
The doll has a noticeable limp at this point. Yes.
Go ahead. I don't think we all need to go down there. If you find some hidden tunnel that leads you underneath the keep, let me know. Otherwise, I think one or two of you down there is probably enough.
All right, you want to swap out?
I mean, you could see in the dark.
All right, kitten.
Don't want you to feel left out.
Okay.
So you guys are all gathered at the bottom of the tower at this point?
He wants me to go down the basement. He's
Okay.
afraid.
All right.
Oh, I'm not.
But everybody's on the ground floor is what I'm asking.
Yes.
I will send one dancing light orb with you so you light down.
All right.
That'll go, what, 30 feet?
I'll just light my.
120. So
Why
I
don't-
could just make it go down. To the center.
Okay, but I think you have to be able to see it, right?
Yeah, you have to see where you're putting it. It's okay. I have this new magical invention.
Called torch, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I was just
Doesn't
gonna.
the thing on your shoulder? Go?
No, that
Oh,
was
that's
the-
when you cast light on it.
Yeah.
No, we get that light orb that I think
I
we
could
had to
stick
give
the
back.
ball to your
Oh,
sheet.
yeah.
Wait, do we still have that light orb that's in the dead elf's mouth?
What?
The skull on
Do you remember the skull on
Polaris'
it?
shoulder.
He was
Yeah,
using
yeah,
it
I
with a
remember this,
flashlight.
but when did that was just a light spell.
No, it was a literal orb that was
Oh.
like.
Yeah,
Was
you
it
had you had some light orb or something you had given us.
Well, if you had it, I mean,
was on
unless you
board.
did something with it, then you still have it.
No, we had to use a special word. I don't remember what it was now.
Oh,
So
well,
I'm not worried about it.
you forgot the password.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go
I
outside.
light my torch, I throw it down the stairs, and then I follow it.
Okay, all right.
I'm just gonna rub my knee.
I'm gonna go follow.
On my way down, I look back out at the door and I go, meow.
I follow behind you guys. I follow behind you. I try to be quiet.
There's somebody in metal armor clanging.
Yeah, he was
down.
getting-
No, I'm trying to be quiet so that way they go for you.
Oh, I see.
I'm not trying to say no one is here. I'm trying to say I'm not here.
All right. Okay, so it's a wide stone staircase, just like the ones going up, and so you can move comfortably down it. The length of the what on the windows just disappeared. 1 second, let me bring this up.
You didn't expect us to do all this tower shit, did you?
No, actually, I did expect you guys to. The tower just kind of seems like the one of the most obvious places to inspect.
Investigate.
Yeah.
Especially when we don't want stuff sneaking up behind us.
We could have just locked that door. Found a spike into it.
Oh, there's a big hole.
That stuff was all upstairs. It wasn't coming down.
It was actually.
Okay.
It did patrols.
Up there. You don't know it came down.
Well,
All right, so the stairway curves down into darkness. It doesn't. You don't see a door. It's just dark. You throw down your torch, and it just kind of bounces down to the base of the stairs, which is about 15 feet.
Okay.
Into this darkness and begins to illuminate. Now you're at the top of the stairs, so you can't really see inside. Even with the light, you gotta
Yep,
go downstairs.
I'm
look at.
following it down.
Okay,
yeah.
so you get about halfway down when you're met with the sudden hulk of a body that has moved up the stairs very quickly to face you, as if it was almost expecting you for some reason.
it's almost
And
like
so
I
as
am right behind him.
okay, so you'll be able to kind of you see this thing moving
also-
up to meet him, and they kind of meet at the middle of the stairway. This is a huge, not large in terms of size, but still man-sized, but a bigger version
Yep.
of.
In comparison to his height, where does it?
You're like what,
6'5".
6'5"?
And a step up,
8 feet
so-
tall.
Okay.
So 8 feet tall, this thing looks humanoid still, but much of the skin is missing. Hair, they're like pieces of hair. It's got a very wide, roundish head. It's got these big eyes that are almost almond shaped and long pointy ears. Tufts of hair here and there, but you can see bone through the flesh,
Don't like it.
and has some little bit of armoring and clothing that's covering parts of it. Thick limbs,
I don't like it.
and the thing is holding a battle axe
Then I definitely don't like it.
as it comes rushing up toward you. So,
Are you gonna do a thing and we roll for initiative?
Am I?
I'm gonna do a thing because it was a readied action.
Cool.
As you came down, I guess it'd be surprise. Well, it's a readied action. So, as it rushes up to greet you, and we'll go into initiative.
Okay.
Some sort of
In
hulking
between-
zombie. Some sort of zombie hole.
It definitely looks like it's.
You can't see nothing.
I know.
I mean, you
it's a
can't.
bit out of
but-
character.
In between it hitting or attempting to hit him and initiative, can I meet its gaze?
You can meet its gaze.
Well, that's going to lead to things, is my question. Or do you? Would you say that I need to go into initiative for that?
No, you have to go into initiative, but I mean, if you're not gonna be able to do unless you have a reaction. You can do anybody that can see it. You know, Polaris and yourself that are right there. You can do a reaction if you want,
Okay.
or if you have one.
I don't have a relevant
Oh
reaction.
wow. Okay, so on that one, as it gets up to this to where you are on the stairs and takes a swing at you.
Does it fall?
No avail. Misses you with a nat 1, and that's going to cause what sort of havoc?
Does it slip and lodge its axe in the wall?
Oh, no.
Okay,
I
yeah,
want it
well,
to-
actually,
I
because-
want it to fall. Take damage.
It doesn't fall, but it does. It's like a wicked back swing as the axe comes back around and just kind of clips its leg. It's lower part of the leg, and does a little bit of damage as you see part of its flesh be rended
Nice.
from this sharp blade. Okay, so it takes a little bit of damage. Everybody go into initiative.
You're not paying attention, are you?
Well,
And as
know.
as you're kind of we'll get to it in just a second.
I was a little surprised.
me too.
People.
What the hell is that? Oh, why did it hit itself?
Like anybody above a 20?
I have a 20 exactly.
Can we hear them?
Figaro?
You're there.
Figaro has a 20? Okay.
What's that?
And anybody above a 15?
Maybe we should just go to where we got.
I'm outside.
Nobody above
Oh,
15?
I'm with them?
I
15.
thought you were going with them.
Nope.
No, no.
No,
you
everybody
said
roll
just-
initiative because
Yeah, yeah, but they're all outside. It's
That's
only
what
me
I
and
thought.
Pipley in here.
right, but they're gonna
Just to be
Okay.
on
so that
the
we can
tracker.
figure out when you're able to you
Okay.
know, get involved. So anybody over a 20 besides Figaro? Over a 15?
15 on the dot.
Dollars 15. Okay. Anybody over 10? Holy shit! You guys rolled shitty.
Now let me see what fellows got. Oh, okay.
What fellows get?
A 1.
A 1. Okay, and so anybody over a 5?
9.
9. Polaris.
10.
10. Pathos. Ripley.
4.
4. What about? Oh, Doll had the 15.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have. Okay. All right. Okay, so give me just a moment. Holy fuck. So weirdly, this guy got a nat 20. But I think he actually. Okay. All right. There's down to 9. Nobody else knows. The Figaro's upstairs still. Okay, give me 1 second.
Sorry, I just hear click clack dice noises.
No, I'm just trying to figure out who is, around. That, you guys. All right, I'm going to give you a map for this in just a second.
Okay.
But there's a couple things going on that you don't know about yet. Okay, all right. Plug it on.
It's all the ones in the basement. That's really what that tower is about.
For sure.
Okay.
I like the music. Very nice ambiance.
The music.
When I first walked in, it sounded like a horror movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that probably fit the vibe better. Right
Yeah.
now, it's like very nice, cheerful forest wandering music.
Not anymore.
You drew attention to it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, but I liked it.
Ominous.
All right.
See if I
Zombie
can.
whole music.
Let's see if
Okay,
I
so Figaro, you might have heard an explanation from below. I mean,
I was right behind him.
you're behind Pipley.
I was planning to be behind him.
Well,
But he
Pipley's
said
behind
Pipley
Figaro.
said
Oh,
he
then
was
I'm
right
behind Pipley
me.
then.
All right, so you're behind Pipley, so you're at the top of the stairs. Since he made it down, you still haven't got on the stairs yet. So, but you can see this big figure that rushed up to Polaris.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a torch down there, so I can see him.
Well, no, yeah, that's not. No, but it's not. You get light from above. And it's a curved stairway, and so you can like see him partially. And
The
then you
torch
have-
went down.
Yeah, and then you have Polaris, then you have Pipley, and then you up here on top of the stairs. So you can see him, but he does have a lot of cover. What do you want to do?
Oh no, cover. Yeah, I'm gonna hit with a card. I'm gonna first thing I'm gonna do is say, hey, we got a live one. Up to you guys. Can I try and do a stealth check to be out of his line of sight
I mean, if you want to use an action for that,
for a bonus action
or as a bonus action.
because I'm a rogue?
Yeah, I mean, are you attacking first?
No.
So you want to hide?
I wanna-
Okay, no, I
yeah,
see what
cool.
you're doing. Okay, yeah.
That's a 14.
14. Yeah, barely.
Cool.
So you kind of, I mean, you're not crouching behind Pipley,
No, I'm just like,
but
if
you
it's
do
a
have
curved
a big,
stairs.
you do have a big, Polaris in front of him.
And the stairs are curved.
And they're curved, so I'll give you
Then
that.
I'll fucking sharpshooter with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, good, 19.
19 hits.
Cool. 24.
Okay, 24 points of damage. All right. So you hit him with a card.
Yeah.
Oh wait. What did you roll for a hit?
19.
She ignores cover.
I ignore
Oh,
half
okay.
and 3/4
Okay,
cover.
yeah, because of your sharp. Okay. All right. So you hit him. It does 24 points of damage. You see it kind of just rip through him, lodging deep inside his just featured flesh. Draws his attention to you. He just kind of snaps his neck up. This creature, very much looking like a zombie, but not moving with that strange jilted gait and slowness. He's moving very quickly, and he's on his feet still. But it looks like you just, I mean, you jarred him.
Yeah,
You want to go around me, man?
And then I'm
I'll
going
move
to
out of
go,
his way if he wants to go
Then
get
I'll go back to the top of this. I assume I'll go back to
You're at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, then I'll go at the top of the stairs. I'll go to the side of the top of the stairs, so that way if anyone wants to go past me, they can.
All right. Okay. Just a second. Let me figure this out real quick. Okay. All right. So it's gonna be this creature's. He got a nat 20 on his initiative, so he's gonna be going next. But it's gonna be Dal on deck after that. No, it's gonna be
I thought Dahl went last.
No, that was
No,
last
you got a
round. I got a
15.
15 this
Oh,
time.
nice.
Yeah. Okay.
One of us needs to get double digits.
I was more surprised that I'm going second with a 15. But,
With your wound.
Yeah.
well, I don't move any slower. It's just my AC's down by
Damn.
one.
You look a little slower.
Wait, what's your? You have 9? Is that -1 dex?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why my AC's down.
Damn.
We'll just wanted to make sure that. Oh, you still get dex for your
Okay.
ace? Oh, you don't wear.
If it's a negative, it still applies.
I'm just getting you guys the turn order properly.
And I think full plate's the only one that you don't get any dex bonus for.
I'm just heavy armor, I thought.
Not all. Well, maybe. I get all my additions mixed up sometimes.
Don't mind us, we're just quibbling. This sounds like the Inception soundtrack. Or like some Hans Zimmer shit.
I don't know. Okay.
So we can quibble while this is going on, because he's trying to figure out initiative shit.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me anyway because I have no dex. So,
Yeah.
but just in general.
I don't think you have enough tabs open. Well, actually.
I only got 4.
Well, yeah, I have like
Okay. All right. So before you.
6.
Okay. The creatures is that Figaro just hit, that's
You're right,
standing
there's no
right
dex
in
save.
front of Polaris, is making another attack with its battle axe. This time doesn't fare so well. Yeah, 8's not going to do it, I don't think. Or you
Nope.
rolled a nat 1 before, right?
Nope.
Okay, so he misses. Then you see another smaller figure, looking much like him, comes very swiftly up behind him. But he's like at the bottom of the stairs, at the bottom of the curve where the torch is, but can't get around this bigger, larger creature. And so, Dahl, you're up.
I'm gonna
No, yeah.
All right, cut it out, fellows. They need help. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm standing at the top of where the basement stairs are, looking down.
Okay.
You guys, you okay? You want to bring them up here?
They seem to like it down here.
All right. Well, when there's room, I'll head down and help you. If not,
You can just kick the dwarf.
what dwarf?
The one behind me.
The gnome?
That thing.
And I'm waiting off to the side of the stairs so they can get up if they want to. But I'm just.
Are you
there's
ready
not
an
mu-
attack or anything? Or?
Ready in action.
Sure, already in action if an enemy comes within 5 feet.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it seems like this big guy is pretty much like the bottleneck right now. From below, you can start to hear like a shriek, "Ah!" and then kind of a lower from several voices coming from below. That's going to bring up Pathos.
I would bring them up.
Now you guys can look down onto the stairs and see the big guy, and then probably even a little bit of the little guy, but there's still a lot of cover there. Remember, it's a curved stairway, but from the top, if you have some kind of range or spell or something, you might be able to hit one of the two.
So this is the top of the. This is basically a ledge here, and you're looking down. Is that correct?
I think it's these stairs keep going down, if I'm not mistaken.
No. There's another stairway.
There's another
on the
stairway.
These
ground.
went up, those went down.
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
see the one that's going down, but
I'll trust your judgment.
I guess I just moved to here then.
yeah, I'm just gonna get ready to hit one if it comes up.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
you
the
could,
same.
You could look at it like this.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
done
say
here.
you're gone down there. So
Yeah, I'm about to get a map up, but it's not going to help
Let me
you
be
up
careful
top
of this.
much.
Little gnomey thing.
Wow, what kind of bottom? We can't really get down. So.
Yeah.
You get these two big
Okay.
idiots on the fucking stairways. Okay. What are you doing, Pathos? You moved up close and...
I'm just behind. It looks like I'm behind Pipley.
All right.
If I can get that far.
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
Well-
How far in front were you?
Figaro's behind Pippin.
I'm
No,
behind
Figaro's at
him.
the top
Figaro
of the
said he
stairs.
okay.
came up and got off to the side.
I've got movement if I need it.
So yeah, you can get behind Pipley, but you can't get any further because we're there and then there's a big monster.
I guess
Yeah,
I'm
but
just gonna.
if you
I'm
have a
just gonna-
range, you might be able to hit
I
something.
don't. I'm just gonna stand at the top of the stairs and right here, I guess, and just wait for them to possibly come up.
Okay.
You ready to attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready. If I see something come up, an enemy come up the stairs, a creature.
Within your
I'm gonna
melee
atta-
range?
I'm gonna. Yes, within
Okay.
range, I'll attack.
I'm just gonna bring up Polaris, and once Polaris, I'll put out the map just a second. Polaris is these other creatures have come up behind. You see the one come up behind the bigger one, just kind of glancing over into the room, and by the light of the torch that's kind of been kicked aside now, maybe a little bit deeper, you can see that it's the continuation of the tunnel down into the lower level, rounded curved walls, and many pairs of eyes glowing in the darkness,
Nice.
staring
Okay.
up at you. What are you gonna do?
I am going to use my action to shove.
Okay. All right. Roll athletics contest.
Shove it down the stairs.
Yep, 18.
20.
Well,
Well,
That
he
sucks.
resists. I mean, it's a big. He resists you pushing him down.
that sucks for me then. Well, that is my action because I only have one.
Yep. Yeah, you can't really. I mean, unless you step over Pipley. Can't really move back up.
He
yet.
definitely could. Without you don't think you can get over me?
I could, but you're also a stair behind me, so it's going up higher. I mean, it'd probably just kick you off the stairs, which I'm fine with.
Well, it's actually pretty wide stairs. You can move through him as if difficult terrain.
Me especially. I mean, I take up this much.
That would
You go
also
around
leave
me.
Pipley.
But can't you just pick
It's okay,
things up?
I'll be.
Fair enough.
You can pick things up when you move past them, right?
As a free
if they're
action.
willing.
As
well,
a free
not,
action.
Not a,
But
not-
right now,
But he's not a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say, oh, we're coming up.
All right, we're ready.
I'll risk the.
Okay. All right. So you move up
Yep.
through Pipley.
Oh, we're gonna leave the wizard in.
don't.
17.
Misses.
Okay. So he's unable to
Woof.
move.
Oh, careful there, big boy.
Yeah. So he starts up and misses as he starts to slam into you with one of his big arms, and you go on up.
So it was 15 up the stairs, and it looks like it's about 15 to the door. So I get.
So now there's 5 speed.
You guys
feet
are
of
outside or
space between
inside?
you and
Up
the
here.
big-
We're at the top of the stairs.
5
That
feet
doesn't
is-
make any sense. No. Not the creature nor me should have moved forward. There should not be 5 feet.
No,
of
no,
space.
but
There's a
you were-
5
you
foot
were-
square
he was-
between the two of you.
Between the two of you.
Okay, I was gonna say I
Yeah,
shouldn't
no,
do
no,
the
he's not-
melee just because he moved.
No, you're not.
All
you're
right,
not.
that's fine.
Yeah.
You scared me for a second there. I was like, that's not how that works at all.
He shoved you back.
Yeah, I was like, that's not.
No.
Okay, all right.
I look over at Doll and I say, looks like there's about a dozen there. Might want to go
Am
big.
I up?
Yeah.
You're standing there. He just kind of
No, but I mean, it's my
pushed
turn.
past you. Oh, are
I
you up
did.
yet? No.
I did say, come on.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, it's the little guy.
Okay.
The stairs one at a time, though.
There's more figures crowding behind this larger creature, who seems a little bit frustrated at this point that he couldn't get the Polaris, and that's going to bring you up at the end of the not at the end of the round, but it's your turn.
All right.
Do you have burning hands?
Give me a shot.
You know
Fireball.
what, let me
Lightning bolt.
I am level
let me go ahead
4.
and put the map on now, because so to give you a little bit better perspective.
Well, all
The
right.
map I have though for this is
Oh, you don't have a staircase map? You have a
no, I
bottleneck?
kind of do, but it's all the basement, and so
We can just put that right.
Oh,
in the
he thought
courtyard
we were
if you
making it
want.
all the way down to the
yeah,
bottom.
right here.
Oh, that foolish fool who is foolish.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna.
So this guy is right here. Pepley would literally be
Right.
in front. I didn't expect this guy to be sitting here. And you have
Careful with
another
Pepley's
guy
hand.
here, and you got more
It's broken off
crowded.
a couple times.
All of these guys moved up like all the way as much as they can. And yeah, players, you were able to see that there was another stairway going even further down.
Okay.
Do you want to switch
Pipley's
the
got-
camera around?
Yeah, I will. And yeah, Pipley, there's 5 feet of space between
Between us, so that I'm 10 feet away.
you. Yeah, so
Put you at the top of the stairs.
What if you dropped that floor on him?
Well, we would be in a bad position when we landed.
That guy looks like Kratos.
okay, so yeah, it's a little bit better. So as long as you guys can see everything.
Oh, do you have your ceiling?
Yeah,
fan
so
on?
and so the rest of you are all up top.
Yeah.
Hey, Ravik.
Yep.
Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom on which guy?
Big guy.
The big guy. Ooh, that one.
Let's fucking go. So, the big guy right in front of me, his speed drops to 0, and he's incapacitated, standing in the middle of the staircase.
His speed drops to 0. Okay, he's incapacitated from a what?
From my hypnotic gaze, from my blackened eyes.
Is he immune to charm?
Yeah, probably.
Nope.
Oh, he's not? Oh, well.
He's not dead. He's just ugly.
That's, I guess, with this edition, less undead or immune.
Yeah,
to
and then
effect
I'm
stuff.
just gonna get to the top of the stairs, but he,
You know what? I'm not even sure what edition I'm using here. But yeah, it doesn't say anything about it. He's definitely undead. I mean, you can see that there's not a lot of living tissue on him. Oh, what are you doing?
It's good. Yeah, that was something back in the old
I'm then just
edition.
moving to the top of the stairs.
Okay, all right. So the way behind you is clear.
Yeah.
All right, so then I guess just move over to the other map.
What are you doing up here?
And kind of give.
But he,
You were
Speed-
supposed to finally prove yourself.
all right, yeah, sure. Speed is 0, he is visibly dazed, and he is incapacitated.
Okay,
and
so
I can
he's-
maintain this on further turns,
All right.
should I choose to do so.
If they shove past him, do they knock him off the
That's
stairs?
kind of what I'm hoping is they forcibly just move him to get through.
No, I mean the rules are the same for them as for you. Although he's still, I mean,
you think
but
he-
he's not a size larger though. So I mean, he's just a big, medium-sized guy. so they can still move past, which is difficult terrain. Yeah, same deal for you guys. Unless you want to retcon back to City of Polaris.
But they're zombies.
Nest.
But they're zombies.
I know, but they're not moving in that clunky. These guys are
Do you
moving
need to make
fast.
Oh,
contact
the
with
downstairs
the-
guys are too.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're all moving very, very
It
quickly as they
doesn't
come
say.
up.
Oh, these are 28 days
Just
later.
once I
zombies.
hit it.
Yeah, these are not your typical zombies, not your daddy's zombies. So what's gonna happen is 4 of them are gonna move past. See how far they can get.
This is gonna get weird.
This is gonna get very weird.
How many maps are we gonna be using? Just 2?
Yeah, just the 2. But
Well, do we even need this one if we're all up here now?
well, I'll leave it up there just in case something happens that affects what's happening down here. But that's gonna be
Gotcha.
10, 15, 20. Okay, he's gonna easily be able to get up here. So this guy's gonna be right in front of whoever's the first guy
We can
at the
teleport him.
stairs.
So they get all the way up?
Yep.
So
And
ready
he's gonna move.
I didn't even see. Where did we actually move me to?
Well, he can get up to there, and then shit's gonna happen to him.
I just moved you up. Polaris had come his 15 here, so I just moved you right up next to me.
You have
you
to
put me
Doll was
between-
Doll was sorry.
Are you?
Doll was said that he had at the top of the stairs
Okay.
with the ready to act.
So we'll deal with him first. There's 3 others coming behind him.
There.
So what happens to him with reactions? We have-
21. If a 21
Yep,
hits him, he
yep.
takes 12 points of damage.
Okay, all right. So he's still up, but you cleave through him,
Or ready act.
and he comes up so fast. It's almost shocking to see him standing in front of you as you hit him. But he sways a bit, but still standing. His
you
silvery
also-
eyes just staring back at you.
I have a ready to action too. I swing my sword at him.
You said 12 points damage?
12 points of damage. yeah.
Okay.
Not a problem.
What was the attack, John?
11.
11. No, that does not hit. Oh wait, sorry. No, wait, no, it does not hit.
Probably just barely missed.
That's it. Okay, so that's it for all the ready attacks.
Yep.
All right, so then, all right, we'll go ahead and he's the one that's standing in front of Doll. Okay, so he's gonna make his attack on you. 17.
17 will just barely miss.
Barely miss. Okay, so he comes rushing up and slams into you. You rebuff his attack. The second one, the one at the bottom of the stairs, you can go ahead and move up to the top of the stairs. And so who's the next one? He's got additional 10 feet of movement, so put him.
I mean, we're all.
Whoever-
that-
It's a model
He
that-
doesn't have any
the
place
top
that's
is blocked.
contested now. He's gonna have to fight through people standing there.
Okay, so he's gonna be on Doll.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay.
So he's gonna be like right
Figaro's
there.
right there too. He
I was
can
gonna
bite
say,
Figaro right in the
is-
face.
Doll is contested.
No, I
with
thought that was
one
like
already.
a wall. Like that's a staircase, and then
The closest one is gonna be, but
This
he'll be
type.
diagonal to Figaro, but she has a little bit of cover. He has a little bit of cover.
And Doll is trying to make himself a target. Like he-
Well, Doll is the target because that's the one that's right there. You can see the whole time. So he goes rushing up to attack you with 13.
Nope. Armor sparks.
Okay. And so the other ones, is there nowhere else for another one to stand up there
no.
No.
without climbing the wall?
Without fighting.
Unless they
somebody.
want to like
Correct.
dogpile
Okay, no,
themselves.
no.
then-
All right. So the third one is going to get right up below where Figaro is. It's going to jump and claw on at the wall, holding onto the wall. You see with its very swift movement, climbing up toward where Figaro is going to make an attack on you at disadvantage
Love that.
from below as he's coming up to meet you. 8.
No.
All right, so he's literally hanging from the wall at this point.
Yeah.
I
as
kick his
he's-
hand.
Right. All right, and then that was the third one, and then the fourth one. I don't know if it's going to be able to.
He would be hanging on like this.
Yeah. So he's going to be just whatever the top portion of the stairs that he can
You
get
expected
to.
us to just jump into this room with 8 guys?
It's you guys.
Exactly.
I mean, even still.
Honestly, though, I expected somebody to throw a fireball down there because that's just.
If I had one, I would.
Level
We're
4.
I was
yeah.
gonna say I don't even have fireball.
Oh
yet.
wow.
Like,
Okay,
oops.
so we're at the top of the round with Figaro.
Okay,
The
cool.
ones at your feet.
I don't even have
It will have an opportunity attack if you move away.
Yeah, cool. I don't want that, so bonus action disengage.
Mhm.
bonus action.
Yeah,
just
get
in
out of
case
there.
I'm gonna.
I'm just gonna try and grab you and
the
throw you
door.
down. The rest of them.
Why would I let you do that?
That would have been so great, though. You could have fought it out with them.
No.
All 30 of them down there.
And then I'm going to throw.
I wish I had lightning bolt or something.
Yeah, I'll just throw a card at this guy.
The one that's okay. Is that the one that was crawling up, or the one
No.
in front of Dahl?
The one in front of, or the one in front of Polaris.
Or what?
Or not Polaris. The one in front of
Athos?
Athos.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Cool.
names in this party.
Do you need some way to mark all these?
Oh,
Raph,
yeah.
Or you got it? or-
Probably at some
I was
point.
gonna say,
I've
if
got stuff to mark them.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah, the little
ring
number
thing.
things, right?
Yeah. You know, I will leave you in charge of
Yeah, man, no.
these numbers.
I got you.
Just as we go, you can just add one.
As
So
they get to our floor, I'll number them.
who am I attacking? Who
That would be a 22.
is that? The one that was injured by Dahl?
That's the one that's not injured.
Okay, so 22 hits.
And that's 10 damage.
Is it
Okay,
the,
he's
one,
still-
the one directly in front of Pathos? This one?
And then I'm going to complete my movement by getting behind Polaris.
Is there an opportunity attack there or not?
No, because I disengaged.
Right, that's right. What number is that guy that he just attacked?
One.
1, okay.
And
Damn
then
it, Camille, why couldn't you play a female?
I played a female last time.
I know.
I played a female once.
Yeah. Genders
All
are
right, so is that it
construct.
for
Yeah, figure
Figaro?
it's done.
Okay, so the big guy is going to come up as far as he can.
Is he still?
He can't. He's incapacitated.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. He's also
How long is that?
3 zombies behind.
Minimum until my turn.
Okay, so
And then you get to make another save.
got it. All right. Okay, so then we have another one. All right, so then they're gonna just put another one on the stairs by as far as he can get behind.
There is no space.
There's no room, man.
Nobody. Okay.
No.
Yeah, you're 4 on there
You're at
now.
number 4.
All
You're
right, so
at max capacity.
I'll make the big guy number 5, but then
Dahl is up.
stop.
All right. Dahl
I don't think the big guy needs
Is
a number.
gonna-
He's just
You're
the
right.
big guy.
shoulder his sword and hold his shield up, and he's taking the dodge action. He's basically trying to hold his ground to create a choke point.
okay.
All right, front lines, come on!
So dodge action is gonna give it disadvantage against attacks.
Every attack against me has disadvantage. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's it from Dahl.
Yep. I'm just trying to hold them and create a choke point so that they can't overwhelm.
All right. Just keep move another one up as far as you can, if you can.
No,
There's
there's
no
no,
room.
no room.
And then another. Okay. Then we're gonna go to Pathos. No room. No room.
until the big guy moves, so you got
You do
nothing.
the
Okay.
same thing?
I figured. Yeah. That's just.
Pick
Or
one you
until
wanna kill.
Pathos
You want me to
chops
start
one of these
attacking?
guys out. of the
Yeah,
way.
you
can
can
happen.
get up next to the stairs because I'm basically holding them from coming all the way up and overwhelming. It's like
Is
Attack
this
on
one
Titan in the
right in
tower.
front of me?
Yes.
Is that like
He's
on
the
the
one that
ground
just
yet?
attacked you.
There are 2 of them right in front of you. Both of them are hurt.
He's standing up. He's still crawling up.
Okay, the one that's just standing up in front of me, I take a
Is
swing
that
at.
number 1?
Yep.
18.
Hits.
Yes. 10 points of damage.
10 points. Okay. That one collapses as he falls dead. Undead. Number 1 is down.
Re-dead.
You can
Re-dead. Yeah,
reuse
he's been
one if
re-dead.
you like.
Deaded.
Should we take these off the board completely?
He is going to be an obstacle for moving, but yeah, take him
Okay.
off. Take him off.
Well, I wasn't sure if they were the kind of zombies that get back up.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
as a matter of fact, I do have to make
I
a
shouldn't
con
have
save,
said
don't I?
anything.
A con save against death.
All right, give me
Yeah,
that.
that's what it is. So he's still prone.
That should have kept my
Oh
mouth
no, he's
shut.
down. He's gone forever. Just take him off.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to cycle through 1 through 4 as we go, or do you
The
want
numbers?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I'll
10,
just
11?
ask you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for
Yes.
Pathos. You don't want to move. You're okay. Then it's going to bring
I'm
up
just going to
Polaris.
hold my ground.
Got it.
Okay. Polaris is going to move over next to where this one is crawling up.
Okay, the one that was crawling up.
Yep.
What's his number?
Is it?
I can't
Should
see
be
it.
3.
Down.
Should be 3.
Yeah, he's number 3.
Okay.
Okay. So that would be the same as. Are you right next to him?
I am right next to him.
All right, so it'd be same as attacking a prone creature.
Except I'm not attacking him.
Oh, okay.
For my action, I am casting Bless on me, Pathos, and Dahl.
Okay. All right, so you guys are buffed.
Remember your D4s, everyone.
What's that?
Um,
So all your action or your attacks and your saving throws add a D4
Oh, thank you.
for 1 minute.
All right. Is there a space on the stairs that another zombie can move up?
Yes, there is one space now that we have a corpse.
Okay,
Well,
Well,
one of them has to move
if he's
first.
standing on the corpse.
So number 3 could
Yeah,
move up.
they'll have to be standing on the
Three's
corpse.
Yeah.
Three's well,
So go ahead and move one up there. They've got.
Well, we
Is
just
he-
took one off, so there's got to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
but
goes
he has
zipping
to-
up there.
All right.
What number are you putting up there?
I can either remake it 1 or we can move on to 5.
That
Hurry
doesn't
it up
matter.
and make a
Whatever you
decision.
want.
we'll add a new one.
A new one? Okay.
You need to have these things
So a
ready
new
to
one
go,
goes up
Matt.
and
Well, he doesn't have enough numbers to really hit.
that puts him in front of Pathos.
Number 5.
He can do so with 40 feet of movement?
Probably.
Okay. Then he's got to get through
Yep.
at least one zombie.
If he was moving explicitly through difficult terrain, he could make it.
Okay. Well, the attack on Pathos is a 7, so I don't think that's going to hit, is it?
No.
All right. Any space behind that guy?
No.
All right. So I guess the next 3 zombies just, if they can move any closer anywhere, down even below to, fill in the
Yeah, 6
pipeline.
great number.
And then it's going to bring up Pipley.
Alrighty.
Fireball.
So I don't have fireball.
What kind of wizard doesn't have
Pipley,
fireball?
why aren't you using
A
fireball, damn it?
4th level one.
Just do it. We'll
I
probably
don't even
live.
have a 3rd level spell yet.
We'll probably live through it.
Pull it out of your eye or some shit.
All right, magic missile at 4th level. That gives me a dart per person.
You mean second level?
2nd level. That gives me a dart per person. So everyone on the board right now gets 1 dart.
Okay. So the one that was hanging, that's number 3, and then we got the one that's facing Doll. What number is that?
No,
No, these are
three.
D4s.
3 crawled up enough to
brain.
attack. 4 is
See?
hanging.
1.
4 is hanging.
Two,
Okay.
Jesus
And
Christ.
what number is the
They
one
roll
that's
nice.
injured by Doll?
Here, have a count.
The one that's right in front.
5.
5. Okay. So these are 3 you're shooting.
So I'll give you them one at a time. The first one will go to. What is that number?
I can't
2?
see.
It's more
Yep,
than likely
2.
2.
At second
So
level,
that's
he's shooting 6. I
2?
believe.
No.
Oh,
it's
you're
one
not doing
more,
it?
It's 1 more dart per level.
Okay.
Of spell, I believe.
Yeah. So you get
It's
3
just
darts.
one more dart per level?
It's 3
Yeah.
darts for first level and then add.
Oh, it's not 6. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, 1 more. So number 1 takes 4 points of damage.
You mean number 2?
Number 2 takes 4 points of damage.
Number 5.
Sure. 5 takes 4 points of damage.
3.
3 takes 4 points of damage.
And 4.
And 4 takes 2 points of damage.
Soft
Do it that way I
ammo.
don't touch
What does your
nice
magic
dice.
missile look like?
It's a great question.
Do you cry?
No.
He cries and the tears just.
Your eye leaks?
Honestly, I want to think about that. I don't know yet. Right now they're just blue.
All right. Number 5 goes
I don't
down. So he crumples, but is he the one that was hanging or not?
Nope.
From my spells.
Okay. All right. So he hits the ground, but he begins to bring himself back up.
Okay, so don't
Okay.
take him off the board. Back up.
Which means because I did not choose to do hypnotic gaze, he is unincapacitated.
Okay.
Back in capacitation.
All right. So the big guy is
He's good. He's
loose. All right. All right. So Pipley. All right. So the one that just went down, that's number 5. Right.
Yep.
Who's he close to?
He's closest to Doll. He was the one fighting Doll.
Okay. So he's gonna make an attack on Doll. 15, not gonna hit.
Nope.
And then
Remember, he has disad.
what missed?
Well, just in case he crit fails.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's good.
That's fair.
Why does he get disadvantage?
Because-
Dodge.
Oh, that's right. All right, and then number 4. Number 4 have anywhere to go?
No, number 4 is hanging on like this. He still
So
needs
number
to
3's
climb up.
hanging on.
Okay, so who's in front of him?
3 is the one that
No,
climbed
number 4.
Up. This is 4.
Uh-huh.
So 3's in front of him. 3's the one that climbed up on the stairs
Okay.
and attacked Figaro's feet.
Okay, so 4 is still on the stairway.
Yes.
Okay. And what's at the top of the edge of the stairs that, if he were to climb?
His friend and then Polaris.
Does he have a space above it or not?
Yes, if he climbs straight up, he's got a space.
Okay, so you have to get up 10 feet. All right, so you see him try and climb, number 4, but he slips back down the wall. All right, and then number 3.
Does he fall down and take friends with him?
No, he just. I mean, it was only like he got halfway up to 10 foot.
I tried.
All right, number 3 is the one that's hanging.
3 crawled up and attacked Figaro's feet. So
Who's he next to now?
Polaris.
All right, so he's gonna make an attack on Polaris.
Is he gonna stand up or
Isn't he the one hanging from the wall?
no? 4 is hanging from the wall. 3 climbed up onto the wall and attacked.
Okay, all right, then yeah, 3 will
With disadvantage.
stand up and attack
Okay.
Polaris.
Well, he's on the edge. Is he? I think he said attack with disadvantage. I don't know.
If he's hanging, but he's not, he's standing now, right?
Yes.
11.
Misses.
Okay, so it's gonna bring us to the top of the order with Figaro.
Okay.
Cool. So I am going to.
All this could have been avoided with a fireball.
Oh, if only we were level 5.
We are level 5.
Maybe that's your fault for not leveling us fast.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
so all of
physically don't have the ability.
Okay. So.
What's Figaro doing?
Believe me, these dice are for
I-
that. The 20s are fireballs.
I'm gonna just for the. Just throw another dart at 3, the one that just climbed up,
Okay,
the one that's menacing Polaris.
okay, so you got
Well,
a
he
little
did
bit of
try to
cover
bite
from
you first.
Polaris there, right?
Yeah, it was cute.
Okay.
Second level magic missile is all you get.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, that'll hit, even with the cover.
Oh, cover! I ignore cover.
Oh, yes. That's number 3, right?
Yes, or yeah, number 3, and he takes 14 points of damage.
Okay, so he presumably goes down.
I'm not taking it off yet. I know
Okay, so
you-
he goes prone, but he's still got some life in him, undead life.
Uh,
Yeah, so you see him hit the ground, taking the shredding from the card. All right.
yeah, I can't really do any.
So he's prone. Well, that's all right. I have him prone here. I'll make a note here. Anything else from Figaro?
I can't really get cover behind any stairs, so I'm just gonna like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna be by the door. Just gonna hang out by the door.
Okay. All right. So the big guy is right behind.
number 4.
The big
Number
guy's at the bottom of
4.
the stairs,
Big guy is still here.
Okay. So
and he's kind of fucked up.
does he have any space to move up at all behind the other guy? Well, it's behind him anyway, right?
Yes, if he
Okay.
wants to push number 4 is hanging on the wall, so he could get past him if you want him, but then he's behind these 2 others.
No, I want him to move up to the guy that had the 10-foot climb.
Yep.
All right. So he's gonna grab him and
Okay.
he's gonna attempt to throw him up.
All right.
Interesting.
See if he can do it. So, the zombie, the regular guy that he picked up, he throws him up, hits the wall, and then he falls back down.
Nice.
So he's gonna take a little bit of damage. Wow. Okay, that was number 4.
Yep.
Okay, so he takes a beating, but he manages to fall on his feet. Okay, so that's it for the big guy. Number 2. Number 2.
Number 2 is next to Dahl. In theory, he could go diagonally for Pathos.
So he's gonna attack Doll.
Remember, disad.
Disadvantage. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. All right, and then that's gonna bring up Doll. With 2 zombies on deck.
All right, I'm gonna start swinging.
Start swinging.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me. I can't see what number that is.
2.
With a 22 and 8 points of damage.
All right, 8 points of damage on number 2.
Yep.
Okay, he's still up.
That'll
it.
do it.
All right.
That'll be it.
How far can one of the zombies on the bottom go? Just
No, you can't.
Not onto where
Not-
we could see him.
okay, so that's gonna miss him. So 2 of them crowding mark.
6, 7, and 8 are ready to be moved up.
Okay, Pathos.
Is that number 5 right in front
Yes.
of me? Okay. I'm going to
Yeah, he's
attack.
actually prone right now. Or did
So
he
I
get
did-
up? No.
No.
Yeah.
He's prone. You got
So I have advantage.
Yep.
I think
Plus 4.
Don't forget your D4.
Right. It's 12
5 and 3 are both prone.
and 17.
17.
Wait,
Okay, you
I'm
hit.
sorry. Wait. 12. 18, because I'm plus 6 plus 4. 18 and 23.
23. Okay, 23 points of
18 and
damage.
20. No, 18 and 23 are my attack rolls.
Okay, you hit.
3, 4 points on the first one.
How do you get
How do
two
you do
attacks?
It's
Advantage.
It's 2d6.
No, he has advantage.
No. That's how much damage you do. You roll this dice twice. You do 2d6.
God,
You don't
you're
make
right.
two
You're
attacks.
right. You're right. It's the pain meds or something. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Did you hit?
So 4 plus 4.
Yes, he hit.
Okay, go ahead and make
I'm
your
sorry,
attack.
guys.
So it was 8 points
I mean,
total, right?
damage?
Yeah.
8?
Yes.
Okay, it was still enough. I
He
mean,
rolled a 3 and a 1 on the dice, and he adds 4.
so he was prone, he'd already been knocked down. He was at 1 hit point as he's trying to get back up. You nail him. It beats him down again. He's still prone, but then he starts to just kind of
Heads.
pick himself up again. Okay, so that's Pathos. You gonna stay where you are?
Yeah.
Okay, Polaris.
Polaris is gonna swing at number. I think it's a 3.
He's prone.
Yeah, he's prone. So you have advantage on him.
Want to go for the
3's
head?
prone.
Yeah, he's the one that somebody, I think Figaro.
Oh, nice. Okay, so just add in. This game is just for
Give advantage.
called shots. It's just disadd, right?
Yeah, so
Yes.
it could be a straight shot.
What are you calling? What kind of cold shot?
What headshot?
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
You would only roll 1
It's
dice.
a straight roll.
What?
Your
Because
advantage
you have
cancels it.
advantage from him being prone and disadvantage, so you would just roll. You
Yes.
would just roll straight.
Oh, okay.
You just said that.
17 is my
You hit.
low.
Nice.
All right.
Big guy is up. Yeah, he's up there.
so roll
And
damage
wow.
and remove head.
8 points.
It's enough. And he failed his con save. So, bye-bye head. You slice him right off.
Wow.
And he goes down the stairs.
Thank you.
Number 3 is down forever. All right. Tough bitches to kill.
I will move up next to that spot on the wall where he climbed up, so no others can climb up on
Okay.
that space.
All right. Okay, where's number 1?
Dead.
No, what? No, the second number 1.
There is not one yet. I have 6, 7, and 8 ready to
He
go
asked you
upstairs.
if you wanted us to redo one, then you said
And
you,
you said
didn't
no.
care. Let us
So
know.
now
so
there
which-
should be a 5 up there now,
Okay, I got
but there
5.
is no
There's
number
a 5
1.
right
There's,
there.
There's
a,
a-
there's a 2, a 5, and a 4, and the big guy.
And then
2,
6, 7, and
5.
8 are still down here.
Okay, all right, so this, I signed that. Okay.
This is what he gets.
Yep.
All right, so then, do we have any space at all that
doing my
anybody
best.
can fill
No.
in? None? All right, so the next 4 zombies are just like crowded there. Pipley, you're up with number 5 on deck.
I'm gonna move.
What about
here.
web?
I don't have it.
Lightning bolt.
So, hilariously,
Chain lightning.
Wall
gonna-
of fire.
No, he's prone, by
I'm
the way.
gonna try to whack the big guy with my staff because
What?
it's a staff of
the
striking.
big guy's down the stairs.
Isn't he? How tall? But he's 8 feet tall, isn't he?
Yeah, if you're at the top of the
big head.
stairs where,
Yeah, I literally want to just right on top of his head.
but if you can get to the top of the stairs, at the edge of the stairs where he is.
Yes, I'm right next to Polaris. Is
Yeah.
that okay?
Yeah, you
In
can
theory.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he is 8 feet.
I'm
I
not gonna
imagine
give you-
his head is like.
Right.
Right, I'm not going to give you advantage
How
on
many-
it.
That's fine.
Yep.
What are you adding to it?
I got it. I got it. So it's.
Because he could literally reach up and, grab the wall.
Oh, fuck you, dude. That's a 6.
No.
It's only because the roll is bad. I have a +4 with it.
No, can't
Okay.
you add pluses to hit and damage?
No.
Oh, I thought that was
He's
how
gonna
the
grab
charges
you,
work.
motherfucker. Okay,
Yeah,
so
to damage.
anything
not
else
to
from
hit.
Pipley?
I was about to roll 96 for damage if I had hit, but I didn't hit, so that's it.
Wow.
Anything else for
96, I thought
Pipley,
it
he
was
No,
says?
that's it.
fine.
That's
All right, number 5
just
is on the
not
ground. He
96.
stands
Oh,
up.
every charge gives me.
Who's he
1d6.
facing? Who hit him last? Is that
10 charge.
Polaris?
So I can exceed
Pathos.
9
Pathos, yeah.
charges.
So he stands up, number 5.
Okay, I need to look
And
at this
against
fucking-
Pathos, he gets a 15.
18.
18, no, so he misses, but he's
I don't
standing
doubt
now.
this. It's
And then that's going to bring up number 4,
I
which is
could
in front of
have
Dahl.
It's just a straight
Yep.
staff. Of
Okay, so number 4.
No.
It's a custom one.
Number
Dirty
4 was
20.
no. Number
but-
4 did not get thrown up. Number 4.
Oh, he's the one
tried
that
to
went
get thrown up and
fell.
fell down.
Okay, so he's at the bottom. He's going to have to attempt to climb.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so he can get to the top. He's climbing and holding on.
So he's doing it again. Okay. So
yeah,
there's
so he's going to.
the Pipley at your
make
feet.
an
There are some
attack.
fingers hanging over the edge.
Great.
Is he going to make this action to climb 10 feet instead of attacking us?
No, it's his movement. Climbing his movement. No, he's gonna attack you, but with disadvantage, because he's.
They have climb speed as their move?
Climb at half
And
speed.
Shenanigans.
no. There's rationale for it, which I'll be happy to tell you about later. Okay, so a dirty 20.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Who?
so
Pipley?
Pipley, yeah.
Redirect.
Which okay.
Wait, who was hitting him? Was it the Hulk?
No, it's just a regular guy.
Never mind then. Sorry.
So it's not.
No, I'm not redirecting it.
All
I'm
right,
waiting.
so
I'm waiting
8
to do
points.
that with the
8
Hulk.
points of bludgeoning damage against.
I'm going to use a reaction
Okay,
to reduce that by 10.
10. Okay.
So you take 0.
Oh, it's because he custom it.
He's within 5 feet of me, and I saw you get attacked, so I blocked it. So you take no damage.
Thank you, sir.
Oh wow. Okay, so
But now I have no reaction.
all right, so I was gonna take us around again, but let's go ahead and take a break because there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, a lot. And
Whose fault is that?
I don't
We're
know.
only
I
level-
thought you guys would go into the room and hit him with a fireball.
We're only level 4.
All right.
All right.
Let's take a break. See you guys in just a few moments. right, welcome back, everyone. We're back to the second half of our zombie engagement.
The zombie
And,
blender.
yeah. Well, I'm not sure who's at disadvantage here. You guys are the zombies.
Oh, the zombies.
It's them.
Zombies.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if there's any bad luck in this next round that turns the tide for some of us. But we're at the top of the round, and we're going to start off with Figaro, with the big zombie on deck.
Cool.
Kill him, please.
Yeah. Can I see the big zombie from where I am, or is he like
No,
down
he's still
the stairs?
he's
No,
yeah
don't
he's at the
hang my
space
leg
that's
up
10
here.
feet,
No,
and he's 8
thanks for
feet.
asking.
So
Is that okay for
at this
you?
point, you can't see him.
Okay. I just
Cool. Well, then I'm gonna throw a card at this motherfucker.
Okay, what number is that? Is it number
number 5, I
4?
believe.
5.
Oh,
Five?
5 is
I've
prone.
been trying to
5
work
is-
on.
No, he stood up.
Yeah,
Okay.
5 stood up.
Then, actually, you know what? I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll just throw a card at him.
Oh my god, there's wolves.
Wait. Never mind. I would like for him to make a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Well, that would be a no.
Cool. Let me just.
Negative.
Cast enlarge on him. Just make him
What'd you
stuck.
try to do?
No, I'm just trying to remember what spell this is called. Da, 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 da.
Take your time.
That's weird. They don't have the look up the other zombie.
Apparently, a lot less undead this edition have immunity to mind affecting effects. That was like in 3rd edition, every undead had immunity to mind affecting.
Well, they don't have
I
mine.
don't know.
That
Exactly.
makes sense.
But yeah, but in this edition, they took that out.
The 5e doesn't either.
So that's 1d6 psychic damage.
Okay, roll your damage. He's affected by it.
Minimum damage.
What was it? What'd you do? What's it look like?
1, and then it's minus 1d4 from their next attack or saving throw.
Okay, so he immediately just, you see his eyes roll up in his head. He just on the ground.
Yes.
But
Smart.
What?
he didn't stay there. He's still kind of
Oh, he's still alive.
preparing to
If
stand
only
back
we
up
had
again.
seen this before. And you guys knew what to do.
But he has minus 1d4, you said?
Yeah,
His
to his next attack
Okay.
or save. And then, fuck it. I'm gonna do the Figaro special of hiding behind a door to just shoot things. So I'm
Okay.
going to go out there. Or no, wait, no, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna go out here and then use my bonus
Fellas.
action to do a hide check.
Is he done taking a leak?
Okay.
Have you not given fellas an initiative yet this round?
Oh, fuck.
He's been
Did you
waiting.
roll- Did you roll his initiative?
Yes.
What'd you roll? Oh,
was
he was
the natural
rolling
one.
the 1. So he
like, I've been wondering who the one was.
No, I completely forgot about
got a lot.
fellows.
Yes, you did.
Overlooked again. All right, I got him in there now.
Okay.
Mellows.
One sec. I'll just roll my stealth just because I'm outside of the door
For what?
for my bonus action
People
stealth.
left
So
Yeah. Go ahead.
He did.
dirty 20.
Okay.
Fellows just is like, what
And
are you
then I'm
doing?
like, hey, and then I'm like, fellows, and like,
Yeah. Hey, by the way,
Let's push it down.
So I feel a little bit bad for fellows. So let's go ahead and let him do something right now.
All right. Fellas is gonna move into the room.
He was still peeing.
Nope, he had come back when the thing crashed.
Okay.
Remember, he's like, what was that noise? He's gonna move over to where Pipley is. And looking down into the stairway where the big guy and that guy fell, he's gonna cast Burning Hands.
Okay. Wow. Conal.
nice.
So that's gonna hit a few of them probably. It was 15 feet.
Yep.
Oh,
so pick 3 in a row.
that's gonna change some things. Okay.
Barbecue.
So they have to make a
song sung for fellows. Okay.
they have to make a dex save.
All right. How many can he hit?
As many as there are in a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so the top of the stairs to the bottom of the stairs is 15 feet, so he
Yes.
can hit everything on the stairs.
There you go.
Okay, how many are there on the stairs? 4?
Barbecued chicken.
1, 2,
Yes.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, including the big guy, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it one of those things where it's full in half?
Yes.
Dex save. Okay,
Oh, if they make the save.
all right, the big creature saves, and the other 3 do not.
Like the
12 and
page
6.
does.
12 and 6. Okay.
Nice.
12. Who got hit with 12?
6 for the
Everybody that
save.
failed.
No, but I mean, what are their numbers?
Oh, 4 got 12, 5
Okay.
got 12, and
Okay.
2 got 12.
Okay. All right, so all of them hit the ground. All of them just crumple. And you see that the bits of clothing and whatnot are flaming upon their persons. But it wasn't radiant damage and one critical hit, so they all get a save. All right, the big guy looks like he's getting back up. Number 2 looks like he's getting back up. Number 5 is getting back up, and all of them are getting, yeah, all of them.
Jesus.
Yeah, so they're all revived at 1 hit point. Okay. So Fellows did his best.
He tried.
He did.
Yeah,
He
you got
did
them all
good.
down to 1.
Hey, how was that, guys?
All right, so that's going to bring up the big zombie, and so he's going to stand up where he was, and right above him, who does he see? Hifley and Fellows, right?
Well, it was Polaris. And
Polaris is right in front of him.
Well, who came over and smacked the top of his head? Oh, that was you, and then you ran.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, then... So Pipley's even with the top of his head, but you said the top of his head was even with the stairs.
No, he's 8 feet tall, and then the stairs at that point are 10 feet. You know, the wall
Right,
is
so
10
they
feet.
could just see the top of his head.
Yeah,
Yes.
just below that. So he's.
So if he looks up, he can see Fellows, Pipley, and Polaris. 4 is the guy that fell down the stairs and is back down there. He fell off the wall.
All right, this is tough because he can reach Pipley, but he'd have to jump to reach Fellows, like the other ones were doing. So
He could reach Polaris's feet.
yeah, but it's not. Polaris is too big for what he wants to do.
Pipley just bumped
You're
him,
going
but
downtown.
Fellows is the one who did damage.
Yeah, so the other one is those are all prone, except for the big guy that just got up. Okay, so that's going to put him at the 15-foot level below Fellows.
You can kill me, Rabbit. It's okay.
No, it's not that. I'm thinking, I'm thinking that honestly, because before Fellows came into the picture, his plan was to grab Pipley
Okay.
because he's little, vulnerable, and he can throw him.
Sure.
But Fellows
But
just
then
fucked
Fellows
everyone
just popped up and rained holy shit on, holy terror on these guys with fire. And so I think he would be more inclined to want to grab him, honestly, because he is the biggest threat. And Pipley has early.
If he couldn't grab him, he could always swing his battle axe up and try and chop Fellows
No,
in
he
the...
wants to grab him. He's going to try and grab him.
All right.
So he's going to move. He's going to jump. He's going to jump and try and grab him. So let's handle this. He can easily make the jump.
So is this a
And so
disadvantage?
it's just going to come down to either acrobatics or athletics, whichever is better for him, to avoid being snatched. Oh. He's rolling that 20.
Nice.
So,
Fellows doesn't have acrobatics or athletics, but he'll roll a dex check.
yeah.
Rolled a crit.
Close. 19 plus 1. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Wow. Well,
And isn't it with players? Meets it, beats it?
Is it crit plus numbers?
Was it a dirty 20 or did he roll a 20?
no, I got a nat 20.
Then he definitely beat Fellows.
Yeah.
Why? I rolled a 19 plus 1 is 20.
He rolled a nat 20 on the zombie Hulk, whose strength is not 10. I'm just saying.
I don't
I
know.
was gonna say, yeah. Even with the natural 20, what's your total number? It's like 25, isn't it?
Yeah, it would have to be 24, 25.
Forget the fact that it's a crit success.
Yeah.
Your
It's gonna
number
be-
is
yeah,
just
well,
higher.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be larger than that. It's gonna be, yeah.
Even if-
Duh.
Yeah, that would be the thing. If it was just a 20,
Yeah, no, then I'd argue it with you, but your number is
I
definitely
would probably
not
go to a
20.
roll up if it were an actual 2020. But anyway,
Yeah, you got a 20.
yeah, you got higher.
but yeah,
modifier.
it's higher than that.
Yeah.
So he grabs Fellows,
Yeah.
and as he lands, he throws him down the stairs
Oh no.
into the midst of his.
May I have some fellows, please?
All right,
Oh,
so
wait, he grabbed fellows like around the kneecaps. How's he throwing him? I can imagine pulling him down onto
yeah, he's
himself.
basically pulling him down and throwing him on the stairs right next to him. So he's gonna have to. Where's the next space that he can share?
On
that he
top
didn't
of
share?
number 4,
Right, which is they can't share a space.
stair under it.
So it'd be. So he's in the basement.
He's gonna have to be.
All right,
Yeah, so
He's alone in the basement.
nice.
I can't put him. And there's a lot of zombies around him
Oh
that
no!
have.
We don't have to pay him anymore.
I mean, we were saying front lines like a lot. I was.
Okay, so number two is
Oh, I said
is
front
prone.
lines.
Yep.
He's gonna stand up.
Okay.
Who's he got close to him?
Doll.
No. Okay, at disadvantage still.
Oh, I'm sorry. The zombie Hulk. I've used my reaction for him to make a wisdom save. I have to do it at the end of his turn. I was waiting for it. I'm sorry.
Which one?
The zombie Hulk.
Oh, okay.
At the end of his turn.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
7.
Okay. He's incapacitated.
Okay, so he's
My eye
incapacitated.
patch rune glows.
So after he threw fellows down into the basement, you now have him. What is he? Just
Couldn't have done that 14 seconds before, says fellows.
It has to be at the end of its turn.
yeah. So what'd you hit him with?
Convenient, says fellows.
What is that? What did you hit him with?
That was my.
If I had a quarter for every time I got
Stone rune,
incapacitated by
which-
someone's eyeball, I'd have 2
He's
quarters.
charmed, but it's just he has a speed of 0 and he's incapacitated.
Okay, and that's
He's just in a stupor.
That's the leader guy, the big
That
guy.
is funny.
He gets to make it at the end of each of his turns.
Okay. All right. So number 2 missed doll, and so that brings up doll for the regular attack.
Oh, is just gonna swing a sword at the nearest one. Is this one with 1 HP? Should I roll damage?
If it's number 2,
The one
yeah,
right in front of me.
Yeah. You
Yes,
are.
don't
Number
forget your
two-
D4.
Yeah, he just got up.
I
He's
hit
at
with a
1.
22.
Okay.
But thank you.
Well, you can make a called shot and chop his head off. So he doesn't stand back up again.
Unless Ravik says that chopping his head off doesn't kill it.
Well,
And he still makes a
he can't find us.
If you chop his head off, I'm gonna say he's done because
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here.
Then can I
all night.
change it to make that called shot?
If you want to,
Okay, so with disadvantage,
as long as you didn't roll
I hit a
damage.
20 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So that's number 2. So he loses his head. Otherwise, we could be here all fucking night with these guys popping
We've
up.
noticed.
Okay, so he goes down,
That's
headless,
the way the modules
and
work.
gone.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for Dell.
Polaris is right. Take their heads off.
That's hard for me.
I've found most things die when you take their head off.
So the
Most
zombies.
things don't get back up in general.
Yeah, well, the zombies that are around fellows right now. Can you give me their numbers?
6, 7, and 8.
Okay.
You're
Technically, 4 is right above him on the stairs.
4, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. All right.
Does
So
fellows have Misty Step by any chance?
he's prone.
Your numbers do not go high enough to exceed all the zombies.
Does he have
Oh,
shield?
yeah.
Well, that's his own fault.
Okay, he gets crit. Oh man, just to add.
See, you should never tell us we got a crit, because now I know not to bother using my shield.
Well,
You just say he hit.
Rabbit, can I see him?
Who?
Fellows.
No.
I don't have him.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Character sheet?
No,
Can I see him?
Physically.
Like in game.
No, he's around the corner. He's got
Okay.
He's
people
been like
between him.
old down there, right?
I mean, I have 120 feet
Yeah,
of dark.
fellows is
So technically,
here.
all these guys.
Yeah, but you're above the stairs,
Okay,
and
fair
they're
enough.
15 feet down.
I just thought I'd ask.
Okay.
Where's?
Fellows, where's Fellows?
Right here.
Oh, he's on the stairs.
He's at the top of
Yeah,
the
you
stairs.
threw
'cause,
him
like,
over the
Okay,
stairs.
okay. So there was a space up the
Yeah,
stairs.
so technically, here's number 4.
Okay.
And then
all right.
here's the big guy.
Then yeah, you can see him.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not. I mean, he's got a lot of cover, but he's right there.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, wait, I used my reaction already.
you did?
Yep.
I used it
Well,
to make
so
the
how
zombie
is
Hulk go into his
how are all 3 of these guys?
Never mind.
Okay, so he takes 13 points of damage from a slam, and
Wait a minute. Hang on.
the dreaded.
I'm sorry, Ravik. I'm not trying to be difficult. Did I use my reaction before my turn?
You-
And then take my turn to take its head off? Or did I take its
you
head off
took it.
and then use my reaction?
Reaction, then your turn.
Okay, so I do have my reaction back. I'm sorry. So that crit will go to the zombie Hulk.
Oh, okay. And how will that affect his charm or whatever you got going on?
Nothing. He just makes it at the end of each of his turns.
Okay, so he maintains it even though he's damaged.
Yeah, damage doesn't affect it. I'll double check
Well,
that.
he was crit, so I don't know if that would take him down.
While trying to destroy the creature.
Don't forget your D30, which now affects Zombie Hulk.
Doesn't say anything about him taking damage.
Who?
The
Oh
char-
no,
the-
but he takes the damn. He takes the 13 points, right?
Yeah,
14.
yeah.
14.
No, I'm saying that
He's got-
it doesn't affect the charm as well.
He's got 1 hit point, so
D30.
he's still down. And the D30.
His head falls off.
Well, shit.
Does the one zombie's head go through a portal and punch his head off?
I don't know. That would be. Oops, I did D30. Right. Oh no shit. Oh, how about that? A little bit of leg damage there. He loses a dex.
Fellows goes,
So somehow.
Fellows, get the fuck back up here!
in a minute, did you see what I just did?
But he's now prone and still.
Oh, so he went to 1, like he went to 1 and then he went to 0 and then he
1
made
again.
a con. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Even
so
though he was crit on.
yeah, and then he got crit on.
It's radiant.
And that was number 6 that did that, right?
I think
Yeah.
it is.
All right. So number 7
He said radiant.
Yeah.
is making
okay,
its
he's
attack
ignoring
on
Okay.
I probably
fellows.
just forgot.
Yeah, that's fair.
AC's 12.
Okay, 14.
That hits.
Yep. So, more slam damage. 10 points of slam bludgeoning damage.
Ba, ba, ba,
That's all you got.
Radiant.
And then you said number 8 is next to him also.
Yep.
Mine.
Okay.
And then number 4 was on top of him.
All right. Well, before we get to that,
Yeah,
that
that's what I was gonna do.
Okay, so Pathos, you're up.
I'm gonna go. Number 5 is still right in front of me.
Yep.
I'm gonna use Sacred Weapon,
Okay.
and I'm attacking with advantage. This thing is not. Anyway.
That one's prone, right?
If it's prone, yep. The ones that are prone right now are 5, 4, and the big guy.
It's a hit.
Okay.
+2.
Which one are you attacking?
5.
5.
Okay.
+2 to attack. 2, 3, 7 points of damage.
Okay. So
Does that
Plus-
include radiant damage?
what kind of
That's a good question.
Sacred weapon.
It's considered magical. The weapon's considered magical. It emits bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet beyond that.
It doesn't matter. He failed to save.
It
So number 5
imbue it
is
with
out.
positive energy.
I wasn't sure.
Radiant.
Yeah, I thought it was sacred.
That'd be
Or
radiant, wouldn't it?
Yeah. He failed to save anyway, so
Oh.
he's gone. You just obliterate him on the ground. Anything else for
Okay.
Pathos?
No, I'm just standing my ground.
All right. Polaris.
Damn it. Big guy's prone now?
Yes. 4 and the big guy are prone.
Well,
Thanks for the tip.
then Polaris can't
Hit him.
reach him. And I don't have a flask of oil.
Man, you guys didn't bring anything.
I
Oil, fireballs, nothing.
I didn't need them. We're kicking their asses.
Well, no, it's just the fight that never ends.
Polaris will hold his action to attack whatever zombie comes up the stairs.
Okay. Which will
I
happen
think in
soon.
reality, it's been 3
I hope.
All right. So number 8
Two.
is on.
Oh, 3. The first one was something else.
Number 8 is one that can reach fellows, right?
Number 8?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, over here.
6, 7, and 8 could kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 and 7 have already attacked him. 8 has just missed him. And then
4 can reach him.
haven't got the 4 yet. And then another one, other than 6, 7, 8, and 4, move one as far up the stairs as you can.
I think that's
6,
all
7,
the
8, or 4
stairs.
are all the only ones that can.
Yeah, that is the stairs.
All right, are there 3 more in there?
Or
There's still 4
there's
more
like
in this
4.
room past 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, none of them get on the stairs, right?
No.
well, they can't really. They're
Fellows and everyone is already in
Okay,
mid
none
count.
of those other ones can attack fellows, right?
No, because like
No.
the stairs are kind of
Yeah.
max.
Yeah, they're loaded up. Okay, Pipple, you're up.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Is 4 below the stairs, or is he on the
No,
same level?
he's on the stairs.
Yes.
Prone.
Prone.
Yes.
But he's down past the big guy.
But so he can't reach me right now.
No.
He's
No,
15
he'd have
feet
to
below.
jump 15 feet up
And
the wall.
big guy's prone, or
Big guy's prone.
okay, I'm gonna step back.
Yeah, you've seen these guys jump as high as 10 feet, but you haven't seen them jump as high as
If I step
15.
back, can I still see over the thing, or is that too far back?
Well, I mean, you could launch a spell and then step
I
back.
would say no because he's prone.
Yeah.
If he was standing
on
up,
the ground.
maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, then before I step back, yeah. They can't reach me. I'll do. Well, the problem is, anything that's a big guy for me is going to be a disadvantage because he's prone. So I will fire a firebolt at number 4.
The big
Number
guys.
4, okay.
4 is also prone.
Yep.
I thought you just said prone. 4 was just on the bottom. All right, fine. Then I'll.
No,
Well,
they're,
he is
they're
on the
both
bottom,
prone,
yeah.
but
Okay,
he's
then I will
further down
just
the stairs.
then I will just take the disadvantage of the big guy to try to finish him off with a firebolt.
Oh, with a cold shot?
No, because I
What?
can't take his head off with a firebolt. But
Right.
he's prone, and it's a ranged attack, so I have disadvantage.
Ranged
Oh, yes,
attack
yes,
against prones
yes.
are it's sad.
I'll take an 18 and a 19, so that is 24.
That hits, okay. You don't even have to roll damage. Okay, so the bit of fire, lights him up a little bit as he takes the damage, falls back to the ground, but again begins to try and
God,
struggle
fucking
up.
damn it.
Oh, I guess called shot to burn on. That doesn't.
I can't call a shot a firebolt.
I
It's
know we
not-
can't. We could want to.
Is that it for Pippling?
I then will back up, just 10 feet.
All right. Nobody can reach you right now, I think, right?
No.
Because they're on the ground. Okay. So number 4 against Fellows, 15
Hits.
for 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and then it brings us to Fellows.
Okay. You did not say that number 4 stood up.
No, I didn't.
So Fellows can get past those two. He'll get opportunity attacks.
Yeah, but it'll be just difficult terrain
Why? If
because he's running over bodies
but we were able to get past the bodies on the stairs before.
because they were your friends.
A likely story, but okay.
You can move through your friends with,
Oh, you
with
didn't
Five,
that's
10.
difficult terrain.
15, 20, 25, 30 will put him at the top of the stairs.
How
but
many
take
opportunity attacks?
2.
2? Okay. He's moving.
Little guy number 4, and then the big guy.
All right, so 16 from number 4.
Hits.
Big guy is not doing. That's how. Big guy's still charmed.
6 points of damage.
Okay.
But what if he hits 0 hit points?
I guess that's up to you.
No, I mean, does it specify anything?
Most things don't plan on something.
Yeah, and then it doesn't have a zombie
Yeah, if you die, it breaks, I would guess.
Yeah.
rule in there.
And there isn't a rule that says you will only die for radiant death. Like there
Okay.
isn't.
So you did say earlier that crits would kill them and radiant damage. Does that apply to the big guy too? Because it was a crit that hit him.
Yeah.
No? Okay, no
Whoa,
problem.
whoa, whoa. When did you hit him with a crit?
You rolled
When
a
I-
crit, and he redirected it to the big guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that's why I said it like 5
Yeah,
times.
it would apply.
Did crits kill him? I thought it was
Yeah,
just radiant.
crit or radiant.
He said crit or radiant earlier. That's why I just want to
Oh, wow.
well, Camille pointed it out.
Wow, that's actually a pretty good fucking call.
Camille pointed it out earlier, you just didn't hear.
No,
I
I
only said it a few times.
Good job, Mike. No.
Hey, good job, Mike.
You're welcome, guys.
No, I gotta give it to you, man. You-
Oh,
But
Jesus.
I said it
gotta give it to you. All right, so the leader, I mean, he looks like he's coming back, but then just shakes his leg and dies.
Oh, I love that.
So then there was only the one opportunity attack, so Fellows survived and reached the top.
Yeah, that's it.
And since
Wow, he gets out of the
An
zombie
invisible
mill?
force
Unbelievable.
pulls him back.
And that's gonna go straight to his head, even though whatever.
that's all you gotta do, guys.
Hey, it could have been Pipley.
Burning
I
pit
know.
in the basement.
Yeah, right.
I expected that striking
That's what the plan was.
turn to go different.
No, fellows, ruined that. And he survived. That's amazing. Okay, so we're at the top of the round with Figaro.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, what?
That was his
Oh,
movement.
okay. What's he gonna do? Dance? A jig? Celebrate?
A spell.
No.
Touchdown?
He's,
Celebration?
He
What?
has to pee again.
he's gonna send a firebolt at that number 4.
It's like, fuck you.
Doesn't he have disad?
Yes, he does. Which comes to 17.
Hits.
Oh.
God damn, we're rolling well tonight.
I mean, he's got 1 hit point. Doesn't even matter. You don't even. Oh, and he gets
Right.
natural 1 dead. Woohoo! What justice. Wow.
Oh, man.
So number 4 goes down in flaming glory.
Too bad there's 7 more beneath this,
He dies.
this floor.
Yes, but look how good we think we did.
I thought this was going to be really bad, Phil. I mean, I was just dying to throw one of you into the midst of them.
I wasn't trying.
No, I know. I'm with you.
Figaro.
I get
All
it.
right, figure out. Stairs are empty.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Wow.
Get down there.
Fuck no. Since my card technically does slashing damage from. Can I ready an action to, or can I ready my reaction to do a called shot to use a card to take up the head of the next fucker who comes up?
A range attack?
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Or you know what?
Just hold your action.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
you-
hold my action to. I'm going to hold my action to attack the next fucker who gets up to the top of the stairs.
Yeah, it's just a held action, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so.
And
Okay.
the ones at the bottom of the stairs presumably aren't damaged, so
I mean, it's hard to tell.
I said presumably.
I mean, they're zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, Doll, what are you doing?
Doll's gonna ready an attack as well, staying right where he is, and my specifically ready to try to
Fucking
chop off
pussies.
their head.
All right. Well,
Like
6 and 7 are going to move as far up as they can, and they will attack whoever they can.
Well, that would be fellows at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, that would be.
I'm assuming A will make his way there eventually, so I'm just gonna move it.
Yeah, but he's not.
I know.
There's going to be Pathos and Polaris before him.
Oh, I know.
Okay. All right. So you'll whatever rated attacks that are within range and at the same time.
I'm hidden, so I'd have advantage.
Okay. So, well, yeah, this
You're
perception
still
is good.
outside.
So,
that's right.
fellas just got to the top of the stairs and goes,
Are you going to throw it from there? You have to. So
Yeah.
This would be a lot of cover.
Oh no,
She
3/4
ignores.
cover. If I
Oh wait. Fuck.
that might even be more than 3/4.
I was gonna say
That's all right.
9/10.
You're going through 3 people, and 2 of them are big armored
That's
dudes.
pricey.
Unless
That's
I-
That's still not
If-
full cover.
If it's not full cover, I can hit him.
You know,
Is it full cover?
full cover would be them like on the other side of a brick wall with no gaps.
Is it full?
Well, the guy at the top of the stairs is the only one that you might have a chance to hit, so that's the one you can attack.
Okay, great.
That's number 6, right? Mm-hmm. And 6 is attacking. Who's at the top right there, fellows?
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and make your attack.
That's a 20.
Yep.
Cool. 14.
14 points. Okay. I mean, it's a big hit. He's still
you have
up.
yours, right?
But Fellows is blocking me from being
Oh.
in range.
All right. The creature is attacking fellows. Zombies attacking fellows with a 30-21. So that's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage from his slams. He goes rushing up.
Fellows goes down.
All right.
God damn it,
Number
Fellows!
7 is the one behind him, right? And that's the one below Polaris.
Yeah.
And he's 5 feet. 5 or probably 10.
He can step over Fellows' corpse to try to hit me.
You just kick it off the side of the staircase.
Or you could try to kill fellows.
No, but he's got to be able to have enough movement to get to an empty space without going through an enemy.
Sailing
So
over the.
really, the only one that if can't.
His only option is try and kill fellows. Oh no.
No, he has an option to jump if he can jump. He can jump that high.
I can appreciate that this entire episode.
Well, yeah, this he can jump that high. So he can jump and then make a attacking disadvantage on Polaris,
It's still better that we're taking them out here like this instead of them
Oh yeah.
getting up at night.
Surround.
which is gonna miss with a 9. So, so that's it for 7. Pathos is up with Polaris on deck.
All right. I don't think. Can I even attack the one in front of Fellows? It doesn't look like it, right?
If you're within 5 feet or you're using range. How close can you get?
I mean, I don't know if I'm.
Are you diagonal to
I
him?
really. It's right here. I'm right here.
I can't see. Is he diagonal?
Yeah,
Sudden-
roughly. He's at the
hard to
top of the
say.
stairs.
Yeah. Then he can
It's your
attack.
call.
As long as it's diagonal.
Mike
All
has
right.
such a nice viewpoint.
You wanna
with a
do-
hole in the wall.
That's number
Go
6.
back to your thing. Sorry.
Right, number 6 is prone.
It's good for 1 minute. 6.
So number 6 is prone. He's on the ground. You have advantage.
Kill him.
Okay.
Let's make sure that Sacred Lesson is actually
20, dirty 20,
Already checked.
Okay.
dirty
Yeah,
yeah, it's
20 and
charisma,
21.
Okay.
So
Attack roll, but-
advantage is 21.
Yeah, so you hit, and you didn't even roll. He only has one hit point, so
I thought
Radiant.
radiant.
Yeah.
Okay, he goes down forever.
That's fine.
As he burns up in the radiant inner holy energy that you convey upon him, and he is now resigned to oblivion. Okay, so you destroyed that one. Anything else, Blair? Pathos.
Just hold the line. That's
Okay,
it. That's
Blair,
my
you're up.
move.
Which one was that? This one up here.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Yeah. So
There's
six
a lot
is
of
gone.
corpses piled up there.
Well, I imagine that I can't reach the next one then, if 6 was up top.
There's 5 feet between you and him because he's 10 feet. There's 10 feet of wall in front of him. So unless you know, went
No.
prone,
I'm just gonna have to hold my attack till he gets up a little higher.
okay. All right, so you're holding your attack.
Or
Just throw Pipley down. Just turn around.
I am going to jump down onto the top step
Ooh.
and lay hands on fellows for 15.
I would thank you. Thank you so much.
Get the
I
fuck
love
out of the
you.
way!
I'm trying to. They keep throwing me around like a fucking ball.
I'm glad to see you got your voice back, though.
Feeling much better now. So sad.
Kidding. Slash
So
fixed his voice.
jumping down 5 feet would have been what? Just a 5-foot move?
Yeah, just because you're. It's not like.
Okay, I'm gonna jump. No, I'm gonna stay where I am to block the fucking fellows from getting attacked again and say, get out of the way. And I'm just gonna stand here and wait.
All right, so number 8 is gonna move up as far as he can.
I mean, number 7
No,
or
number 8.
number 8? Okay, he can go past his buddy.
Yep.
All right.
Difficult terrain going through your ally, but
And climbing over. Oh, if difficult terrain is half movement and climbing over bodies is half movement, he's at 0 movement.
what?
There's bodies on the stairs. There's a big giant corpse.
Yeah, but he's
there's
got
the
40 feet
corpses
of
of his
movement,
buddies.
so-
I understand. But that's difficult terrain and difficult terrain to get through his buddies.
Doesn't stack.
I thought difficult
I
terrain
disagree.
didn't stack.
I think it's just that if there's difficult terrain,
It's
it's
difficult
just difficult
terrain.
terrain.
Yeah.
I think it's
just
more
half
difficult.
movement.
I think it's
He can go-
slightly more difficult.
Super disadvantage.
Yeah, but it's like when you get discounts at a store, if you get a 30% off and a 70% off discount, then it's 30% off of the 70%.
Will you just move the fucker
discount.
20 feet?
I already did. He's up here.
All right, that's as far as he can go?
Yes.
Okay, who else? What are the other 3? The other 3 are numbers. What numbers are they?
They're way down there still.
Okay, well,
They're not even
all
numbered
3
yet.
of them.
They're not numbers yet. They haven't
Okay, well,
moved.
let's get them numbered.
We're gonna have to start back at 1. You're out of numbers.
I don't care.
Start at
I don't
1 again.
Whatever number you want.
1, 2, 3.
You guys are being difficult.
Just move them on the
Rabbit,
stairs.
this is your job. This should have been done
I
already.
assigned this to you.
We're only as
All right, you're getting 1 through 4 again.
Okay, so 1. Well, it's only 3 of them.
You're getting 1 through
No, there's
3. No,
4.
there's 4 in there.
You got a little haggy woman.
All right, so we have number 7 and number 8, and then we have 4 more.
Yeah.
Endless.
That's not in my
You had
rotation.
15 of those guys.
I know. Oh, I thought there were 12. 50 minutes? Really?
It was close.
Here's some dead
You
ones.
want to take 3 off?
No.
No.
And here's some dead ones.
I'm probably not exactly right, but all I know is we went to 8,
And
we
here's
are
some dead
now
ones.
Back from 1 to 4.
All rise from the grave.
So there's
Okay,
4 left
so
now.
There's 4 left in here.
there's 4 left in there. All right, so I
As long
just
as
need
we
to
kill
add.
them by the end of the
Okay.
night.
And there's 2 on the stairs.
All right, yeah, 7 and 8 are on the stairs, right?
Yeah, and there isn't room for the other guys to move up.
All right, so the 4. What numbers are they? 1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4.
3, and 4.
Okay, got it.
Going in
So
descending order
just
from
move them as close as they can, and then it's gonna be Pipley's turn
One-
with fellows on deck.
What did I just say? 1 can make it to the bottom of the staircase. Everybody else is still on the other side.
So their movement all the way up to
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, so
Yep.
20 feet.
Your fucking number. Okay. I will pull out a familiar yellow tinted leaf and draw back the bowstring on my staff and release
Fireball.
an acid arrow at. Well, actually, technically,
He's not going to take fireball next level just to spite him.
And then I'm gonna make everything a fireball situation.
number 8.
Wait till I get to next level,
Blowback.
and I get divination shit.
So I guess,
That's where I rolled this, and I'm like,
Camille's just gonna make my.
can I technically make a called shot with an acid arrow to try to melt away the neck and have the head roll
Is it
off?
an attack roll?
Ridiculous shit.
Yes. Yes.
well, it's
It's an attack roll.
But like I didn't do it with
I'm not gonna
fireball
say-
because I'm like,
Well,
how do you really call a
It's a
fireball?
divination.
Yeah.
Just,
So.
wait a minute. It's just an arrow, though, right?
yeah.
No,
They also
it's a magical arrow. It's,
Yes.
it's an acid
It's an
arrow.
At the like 20th level ability.
So I don't know. It's your call, man.
No.
Okay.
No. You're also not.
Well, that's a 21 to hit.
Hits. That's number 8.
Divination,
Yes.
arcane
Damage.
I don't know how high.
You'd have to do a lot of damage. to
Roll a
kill this
1,
guy, though.
roll a
He had
1.
0 damage.
That's fine. I
Roll
can do a
1
lot
point
of
of
damage.
damage.
Really?
How many dice? do you use? A lot of caltrops.
It's 9 points of acid damage,
Okay.
and on his
Still up.
at the end of his next turn, he will be taking another 2d4.
Oh, don't forget, because I will.
I won't. No, I
All right,
got
so
you.
it's number 8.
Yes.
All right, so he is burning with that. It smells great in here now, by the way.
And then could you back me back up 10 feet, please?
Why?
Any opportunity attack on there?
Yeah. You should. Not
Nope.
not being able to get within.
Okay. Yep.
Um,
All right. So Fellows.
gotcha.
Fellows is prone, I guess.
Yep, he's gonna stand up
Wait, he uses.
and he's going to use his motion or his movement to get past those guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go stand over by the door and he's gonna say, "This sucks!"
And he's back.
And since he's that far away, he can't. Oh, can he see the guy fighting Polaris or no?
It's,
Um,
I mean, they'd have a bunch of cover.
the only one is going to be the one at the top of the stairs.
Yep. All right. He's gonna try and shoot that guy with a
Okay.
firebolt.
He has half cover.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
15.
that hits. What's he in with? Firebolt?
4 points. Fire.
4 points is exactly what you needed. Let's see if he survives. No, he just barely fails. So, Fellows reaps his revenge.
Get with the program, you guys!
I'm killing.
Oh no! I got him in the back. I'm sorry. I fucked up with my card.
Oh, you severed his spinal cord.
So we're down to
Oh, they'll never
5?
watch again.
5 zombies, and they're not going to run away because they don't give a fuck. They just want to eat. So
Nor
we're back
can they.
top of the round. Figaro. Yeah, where are they going to run to? Well, I guess maybe.
Figaro is tired, so just go in here.
Fireball.
Fucking- No, I'm gonna.
Web.
I don't have those. Those are second level.
Wall of ice.
Chain lightning.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast chain lightning on all of these zombies. You know, they're all just like.
That's frustrating. I almost took web, and I wish I would have, just so I could have been like, yeah, I'll cast fucking web.
Web's a great spell.
I know. I just
Then you set it on fire. It becomes a doubly great spell.
Who's Figaro attacking?
Which one of them's fucked? Are any of them prone? Or
No,
No,
he
they're all
killed number
fine.
8. So number 7's the only one that is the only one on the stairs, really.
then I'm
They're
gonna
close.
throw a card at number 7, who's right in front of Polaris.
Okay.
Cool.
What, you got 2 numbers up there? Who are they? 7 and... Well, 1. 1 is on the stairs. Okay. Good.
Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
Cool. Then I'm
So-
gonna just step back and then use my bonus action to conjure my mage hand just in case I need to do something with it. And then that's my turn.
All right, so it brings up Doll. With zombie 7 on deck.
don't worry, guys. All these guys are gonna stand up.
Fellows was in my way, and then Polaris decided to get in my way.
You weren't,
So much
you
I
weren't
could
afraid to
do.
get in the mix of things.
I was literally all right.
Well, now there's only like 5 left.
Jump down there and get them, though.
There's 5 left now. I thought we had 4.
There's
There's
3
Oh, there's a
in
bunch
here.
downstairs.
No. There's 3 in here, and
And one on the stairs.
And remember,
And
the
two
stairs.
others.
2 over here. So yes, 5 total.
I'm just gonna. Well, then I'd be in front of you. I want to get us as many attacks on these things as we can.
Just push past me.
I'm gonna ready an action for one climbing the stairs to just go down low and cut off its head.
Push past me and get him. You got this.
I'll wait till he gets up the stairs.
Which one?
The next
Oh,
one
you're
up
just
the
ready.
stairs.
You're just ready.
Ready an action
Okay.
to slice off its
All right,
head.
great. 7 is coming up
All right.
to attack you, right?
No, me. I'm on the stairs.
Oh, you can't. Well, how's he attacking him?
He's on the edge of the stairs where they come
So
up.
he can attack either of them. So 7 move 7 all the way up to the top.
Because it would go through Polaris.
Well, if he's attacking him, the zombie can attack him back.
Nope.
Well,
I miss.
high ground sometimes allows for.
Yeah, but it's the top of the stairs, so there's really no. Would you roll?
I missed
You missed?
wildly.
Okay.
9.
Did you remember your
Yep,
D4?
I did.
And you still missed?
I still missed.
You
Make
suck.
sure, 8 hasn't gone yet, right, Rabbit?
I rolled a 3 on the dice.
8's dead.
High ground. Don't you have advantage?
7 is up to Polaris.
Yeah, 7 is the one that's attacking right now, and he's attacking Doll. But 10's is gonna miss. That's gonna bring in Pathos. Pathos. With Polaris on deck. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Is this thing prone in front of me? No, right?
Nope.
It's just on the stairs.
Nobody's prone.
There's nothing prone in front. Dal's here
20.
fighting that. You can't.
I can't? Okay, I wasn't even sure if I could.
No,
No,
we're-
I'm in front of it,
And he's
and he's
okay.
at the top of the stairs like this,
So,
fighting
yeah.
it.
No, what you
So I can't do anything.
If you want,
just
you can
gonna
go around
ready-
him and jump down on the stairs.
Yep.
It's a 5
Jump
foot,
in between these two.
It's a 10-foot drop.
You can survive that easy.
I'll just ready my action. If one gets through there, I'll take
Okay,
it.
got it. Polaris.
I'm gonna swing at the one on the stairs.
Number 7.
$18.
Hits.
Yay. Nine points.
Okay, 9 points. All right, I'm suspending the zombie
I'm
undead
going-
fortitude at this point.
You don't have to, because I'm going to burn a spell slot and hit it with Radiant Smite.
Okay, all right. So he's still up.
But
He's
you
got-
can for us, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 points Radiant also.
Really? 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that 1 too few?
Yeah, probably.
Yes. I mean, he's holy smoking, but
As long as the next attack
he's still up.
gets rid of that radiant order.
Is that it from Polaris?
Polaris will step back 5 feet to allow
Oh, you bastard.
Pathos to be able to fight it, and it gets an attack of opportunity. I just stepped back up the stairs.
Yeah,
You missed.
badly.
Probably not the stab block that he's using.
Okay, now it's got room to come up after
Oh,
us.
these are like fast zombies.
What? Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just line them up all the way to the top.
As-
They've got
Yep.
friends.
So it looks like he can go up what, another 5 or more.
I moved back so he can come up. Are these guys coming up?
I'm just gonna start casting jump on him. I think it'd be fine.
So I have 7, 1, 2,
We have
3, 4.
8.
No, 8's dead.
Oh, 3. Sorry, that's a 3. I can't count. Well, and then 4 is loitering.
Okay, so he's at the bottom, really. Okay, so who's the first guy? 7?
Yep.
All right, 7.
I
has
think
got
7 is
Dahl.
the one that just attacked us.
There's no more room to move up another 5? No.
Nope.
Who's
No.
that? That's Dahl in front, right?
Yep. Sure,
Okay.
I'll be the.
Polaris, Dahl, and
It misses with his slam.
All right.
Oh, wait, 7 didn't get attack. It's forget 7. Forget.
forget
All right,
that.
so number 1 is the next one, right?
I think
All right, and so he's got, who's that off?
this is Dahl,
Dahl. Okay,
this is Pathos,
Pathos, and then
and that's Polaris.
so where's number 1?
Number 1 is a couple feet down the stairs. The closest one to him is Dahl. But he's got the wall of the stairway.
Yeah, so it's a 10 foot, so he's got to jump 5 and attack at disadvantage. All right. Which is probably not going to 16. And then
No.
2, 3, 4 cannot hit. Pipley, you're up.
Alrighty.
burn another second level magic missile.
Burning hands? What?
That thing I don't have yet.
Magic missile all at one?
No, I'm spreading it out. To by maybe some miracle of God.
One of them has 1 HP.
One of them has a 1-inch peenie?
That too.
All right. You ready, Ravik?
Yep.
7 takes 5.
Okay, he goes down.
1 takes 5.
He's still up.
2 takes 4.
Still up.
3 takes 2.
Okay, still up.
Does 7 get back up?
No. No, Undead Fortitude didn't work at this point. We're getting late in the evening, so
back me
I'm
back
not going to draw this out forever.
It's already been forever, Rabbit.
Yeah, I know. Hey, that's zombies for you. Okay, so yeah, you got 4 zombies left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And Pipley just attacked. Fellows is up.
Yeah, something like that.
The zombies can't. We'll just move the zombies up just for. Our...
Yeah, I'm just moving them all up to.
What do you know? The zombies are moving even though it's not their turn. We don't care. It's the top of the round. We'll move them later.
What is Fellows going to do? Fellows is going to come take that spot that was just occupied by Pipley since Pipley backed up. And he's going to look down the stairs and cast Burning Hands.
Bold one. Can you hit all of them?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it's the staircase.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a dex save, right? You guys suck at dex saves.
I should hope so.
Because these guys are a lot more normal than that big guy. I should have just done like 4 big guys. Okay, they all fail. Wow.
Well, it would have been faster if you did just 4 big guys.
I don't know. Those might have been a lot more deadlier
It's
too.
also the module. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
what was Burning Hands? 3d6? I forget.
I don't have it. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I've modified a lot.
I think it is 3d6.
It's 3d6. It's a 3d6, and then it's half on
Yep.
a save.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or 5.
Okay. Wow. So, I mean, they all look and smell awful.
No, my nose is gone at this point. All the burn.
But every one of them is still standing.
Nice.
Just growling and howling and angry. That brings the top of the round for Figaro with Dal on deck, and then Pathos and Polaris. And then 4 zombies.
Cool. Well, I can't approach anybody, so I'm just gonna shoot a card at number 1.
Okay.
I hit.
Okay, as long as you, hit above a 16.
Yes, actually.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Damage. Oh, if you hit, he's dead.
Oh, I hit. He's dead.
Because he's got 1 hit point left. Number 1. He goes down. Slicing off his head.
Yeah, my
With your
card
card.
somehow is perfectly. It curves as it goes, and it just.
Exactly. There, but it doesn't come back to you. So how many heads does it cut off?
There's 3
I don't
of them
know. How
over
many
there.
heads will you? I did a 14 points
circuit.
of damage. How many heads can I cut off with 14 points of
1.
damage? Okay.
1 and Fellows. Nope.
That's hilarious, dude. I'm so sorry.
That's a natural number.
The first one hits, but then my second attack when I use action surge.
Who are you attacking 2?
I'm attacking 2 with my first attack.
Okay.
And I did 8 points of damage.
He goes down. Another head lopped off down the.
And then I use action surge to attack again, and I roll a nat 1.
Fellows is right next to him.
We're
He could
trying,
hit-
Ravik. I
Fellows
swear.
is right next to him. He could hit Fellows.
He could.
Well, that's
Oh,
what.
please, no.
Oh no!
Yes, D30.
Roll a
D-
D30.
Is it slashing or piercing?
Longsword slashing.
Oh, yeah. Good chance.
What's the number?
Roll a d30.
I
You
don't,
don't
have
have
one.
one.
I don't have one.
I gave you guys a D30 last
You
week.
took it
Took
back.
it back.
I didn't take it back. I only have 2 over here now.
We've never had. If you've only
I
had.
feel like you always hand me this one. I feel like that always happens.
Well, you say you only have 2,
That
but
is
we
the
have
same
none.
one we were rolling. 24.
24.
No, we're keeping this.
Slashing.
Yeah.
Against Fellows.
Your hit cuts a clean line just above their brow. Blood pours down their face and into their eyes, momentarily blinding them. Blinding until the end of the next turn.
Blinded fellows.
Get the fuck out of the way, fellows!
What?
We
What?
choose to believe that it blinded fellows.
Okay,
instead.
so fellows is blinded. I'm good with that.
Yep.
This is the 4th time.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! You're abusing me.
Quick, now we can kill him. He's blinded. You won't know it was us.
I guess it was
Who the
Dolph. So
fuck cares if we're killing him anyway if he knows it was us?
It's fair.
Pathos and Polaris on deck.
No morale.
Fair enough.
Okay. You're gonna have to go down the stairs to
No,
get
I'm
him.
not going down the stairs.
Too many people.
Pussy.
I'm
There's
just
only
gonna
two
hold my
zombies left.
ground
All right.
and wait.
Hold your action.
Ready to action. Take a shot at anyone that comes up. Any creature.
All right, Polaris, you're up.
Polaris is going down the stairs to fight that one.
Number 3.
Whatever.
Okay.
I can't see the number.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, that's probably.
Isn't that the
yeah,
only one
whatever. Just attack him.
There's number 4 too.
Oh, jeez.
18.
18 hits.
Thank God.
6 plus
That's the
9
next one,
points.
No, there's
9 points. Are you anywhere near Fellows?
What?
Are you anywhere near Fellows?
No.
Oh. You cut off his head, and his head goes flying through the air with a nat 20. Hits Fellows.
What?
He just wants to have fun.
1 point of damage. Punk. As he gets hit by the zombie's head.
Blah blah.
Slashed off by Polaris.
All right.
What the fuck?
I will use the rest of my motion to move back up and tell the other one, come on up here and get you some.
Does number 4 have an opportunity attack on you or not?
He did not.
Okay, number 4 comes crawling up. The last one comes crawling back up.
Anybody have a ready to
Yep.
attack?
Yep.
Yep.
Pathos did.
Get him.
Don't forget your
I
D4.
know. 13 and a.
Why are you rolling?
I'm sorry.
twice?
I thought I had advantage.
Nope.
No, add a D4.
No, you add a D4 to your roll.
Oh, I'm just adding a D4 to my
So you
roll.
roll 9 on the
Nine.
D20.
Plus 10, 19.
Yeah.
You're
hit.
plus 10 to hit?
I'm plus 6 plus the 4, right?
You
Roll a
Roll
D4.
a D4.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, guys.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Well, still
But it's a 19.
He still hits.
hits. Okay.
And he's adding his charisma right now.
4.
That's another 2.
Still hits.
Plus a sacred weapon would have been plus 2.
Gotcha.
All right. And then
f-
damage?
God, what did I roll it for stuff?
4 and a 1.
4 and a 1,
You
5,
really
9
ended
points
up
of
that we have to
damage.
roll.
9 points. He had 6 left as you lop off his head.
Does his constitution bring him back?
No, I suspended that earlier.
Roll that one just for shits and giggles.
And another head goes swooping by Fellows. But he ducks and gets out of the way for the last zombie to go down, and we are finally out of initiative.
They're the best zombies. That's a
The only one that's taken
Sure.
the worst of it tonight has been Fellows, apparently.
Oh no, fellows.
He's lucky I let his ass
This is
live.
bullshit!
I could have let you die down there.
Yet, he's actually done quite a bit of damage on these
Yeah,
fuckers
you did
with all the flaming hands, burning hands, whatever. So we're out of initiative, and
Cool.
All right, let's go explore.
Yeah.
as things just start to calm down, the stink of the burning zombies, their arms still kind of quivering and moving about, but not attacking. You have the darkened stairway ahead of you, going down.
I mean, I'm gonna use my action to fucking light my lantern.
Okay.
In case we
Well,
decide to
we're
do shit.
out of initiative.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
You know, the oil from that lantern could have killed those zombies a while ago.
I've got a bunch of oil flasks, man. The
That you
burning didn't
chose not
seem.
to use.
Yeah. The burning didn't seem to be that much more special.
All right.
The
Well, that's where we're gonna go ahead and just end it at that point. Before you guys begin your exploring, down or up or wherever you're gonna go, and that's where we'll leave it till next time.
Ah.
Right.
Hopefully, there's no more zombies down there. I don't think Fellows can handle it.
It's better that we did this now than having all that nonsense come attack us when we were having a different fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good news, this was like the biggest volume fight of the module. So
I mean, every room doesn't have 12 things waiting for it.
no, I mean
13.
it could, and in some cases modules back then did that shit, and I don't do that. But I thought this would be kind of fun to do, just to. I
Yep.
honestly,
Fun. That's a word.
well, I mean, you guys did well, but you also worked a lot at this. I mean, you really did a lot of work at this. I thought somebody would have at least some kind of AOE
Right?
that would do something to mitigate
Especially if we have magic
the
users
numbers.
with us.
Yeah.
We had one. You used him. It didn't do shit.
What do you mean it didn't do shit?
Burning hands.
Every single one you knocked down on that staircase got back up.
That was on him.
So,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Thank God for
But, like,
The
Fellows.
point is, he knocked down 4 at once.
And then they all got back up with 1 HP.
Yeah, well, that's what sucks about zombies. They never want to die. Anyway, thank you folks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time as we explore further into the secret of Bone Hill.
What is the secret?
Oh, find out.
All right.
Oh,
Have a good
hey,
night.
that's a little label.
Bye.